Hey, friends. Welcome back to season 2, episode 9. Episode 9 of a real
of this
humdinger of this of whatever the hell is coming this episode. How's everybody feeling today?
No, I'm nervous. I hope everybody lives.
Ned keeps on telling us to think about our own mortality.
Yeah.
I don't want anyone to get hurt. I just want to get everyone home by Christmas.
Okay, what about you? How you feeling?
Yeah, Ned's giving us real campfire scene vibes. You know, or sitting
Me?
around the fire.
What did I
like,
do?
Yeah, well, then again, you kind of do every week, but it feels more legitimate this week.
Yeah.
Perhaps that's just the circumstances being what they are. Perhaps we're about to walk into an eldritch horror. Yeah, it happens.
I know we're headed. We found our research montage concluded at the dead center of the map, so I know we're headed into a boss fight, and I'm just a little nervous.
right. We've knocked out every other room in the dungeon, and now we've hit the big door with the chain lock on it.
We just got a big key with an eye on it, and I know.
Yeah.
We're in for some shit.
There's the save sphere right outside the door.
Yeah.
Except
the doors
it
are opened
doesn't
and the
restore your
swelling
health.
music is starting.
Melodic Maria says Kay's hair is herring today. What a vision. And it's
Look
true.
at that.
And I didn't even get to say
Look at that beautiful
I just
hair.
crash landed into our OBS room. So it's true. Your hair is so cute.
Thank you, Campbell. And it's all right. We're overdue for a girl night, so
Yes,
I think
God,
we can compliment
please.
each other then.
When we're in the new house, you gotta come over and do a girls' night.
Tyler, how you feeling, buddy? How's it hanging over there?
Oh, you know, a Kaplan just like my boy Biggie is ready to die. So
ready to pop, lock, and drop it. Well,
and I got some Founders All Day IPA, so I'm good
ready
to go.
Hey, if you're gonna go down, you're gonna go down buzzed.
No, I can drink these babies all day.
You're talking to a literal professional.
Yes, a literal alcohol professional.
A literal beer professional.
You know, if I ever said that myself, I'm literally an alcohol professional. People would think that I'm an alcoholic.
Yes.
And they wouldn't
you're
be
not
wrong.
a brewer.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah. Yes. Because I don't
Okay,
actually
no
brew the beer.
Chances are, to be fair, you would be wearing a t-shirt that says like official beer taster or something at the time. And,
absolutely, yeah. With
and like one of those helmets with like the pipes going into your mouth.
That checks out.
Yeah. To be fair, on Saturday I was drinking terpene infused beer at like 10 a.m.
What is terpene?
For our 420 event, we had like Pineapple Express terpenes and OG Kush, and we dosed them to a couple beers. So we had Skunkle Johns and Smells Like Willy.
Terpene. I think terpene is one of the ingredients in the dip from Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah.
No. That sounded like terrible, and
the sound made it real.
How dare you evoke that scene? I couldn't think about dip without thinking.
I think I'll live the rest of my life without watching Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and I think I'll be okay.
Yeah, I think you will too.
I think it'll be all right. I think
Christopher Lloyd.
I can tell it's not for me.
Wow. It is Christopher Lloyd. Well, on that note, friends, we're going to hop on over to sponsorship and content warning corner. Campbell, please take it away.
Well, here we are, everybody. We are brought to you as ever by our constant sponsor, Modern Artifice. You can go to modernartifice.com or etsy.com/shop/modernartifice to check out their stuff. They are the reason why we were at PAX this year, why we were able to record Operation Fulminate there, which it was an integral part of the storytelling of season 2. We are also giving away another copy of this module, Jack Frost by Shane Ivey from Arc Dream Publishing. If you are a winner tonight, you'll just have to set up a quick drive-through RPG account, and then we will send you the PDF. Thank you so much to Shane and Rachel Ivey at Arc Dream Publishing who are hooking us up with that. We also, because we are in the final 2 episodes, we have a little additional merch giveaway situation, and that is this sticker that says Teddy got his GED, and we are all very proud of him.
Yay, Teddy! Good job.
If you would like
job,
to
Teddy.
support Teddy and his, I was going to say higher education, but just regular education. If you would like to support,
What's higher than
Teddy's-
what he had? Yeah,
it's higher education. Higher for Teddy. If you would like to support him in his learning journey, stick around until the halfway point of our show tonight, and I will have come up, God willing, with something for you to post on our most recent Instagram post, which is a picture of my face holding that sticker. So
Teddy, give us a
stick around.
she for Teacup Tempest.
She, that's a fancy sticker. I wish I'd had it to put on my Trapper Keeper when I was getting my GED.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, buddy.
When he gets
Buddy,
his
buddy, buddy.
masters, he'll have it
There you
on his
go.
Trapper Keeper.
Yeah, that's it.
Absolutely. Remember, friends, we are also affiliates of Into the AM, where you can use Goon 10 at checkout for 10% off your order, and of Tabletop Dominion. Critical Fail DM is the code, and that gets you 10% off your order as well.
Huzzah. And while I have got the mic,
Yes.
content warning.
Content warning.
Ned keeps telling us today, I got a ping at work, and the first thing I saw was something like, it was just so ominous. It was like, if you have any great ambitions for your character, please let me know. Your life is in danger. And so just know all of our lives are in danger. There's going to be almost certain violence, almost certain death. Take care of yourself. We certainly will be, with our friendship and also alcohol. So do your thing. Come back. If you need to take a break, take a break. Come back when it's fun. That's all.
Oh, I got a friggin' wood fact I got to do here. What
Holy
does it
wood
say?
fact, Batman.
Hexfire says, I would like to know if you know anything about gum tree wood, Ned. Yes.
Ooh.
There are about 4 different common names for the gum tree: sweet gum, red gum, sap gum tree, and the satin walnut tree. I don't know how I got the satin walnut, but it's in there. There's a lot of it in the southeastern area of the United States. So the good old South has a lot of gum tree.
Gum tree.
And it is a hardwood. It is about 800 on the Jonka scale, which is just below
Jonka
cherry.
scale?
What we use for
Is that the
tablets.
hardness of wood scale? The
It
Jonka
is.
scale?
Cool. I
Jonka.
like that.
Janka is the density per linear board foot.
Wow.
The more you know.
The gum tree is recommended by 0 out of 5 dentists.
Because it's a tree.
Because you shouldn't chew on bark, you lunatic.
Who is that dentist?
You shouldn't chew on bark yet.
He's in bed with the
Ding-dong.
Gumtree Union.
I said 0 out of 5.
When we did that one cold open that was like the dangers of underage drinking about Winnie drinking wine,
Yeah.
Kay had written the line in for Pasha to say, "The more you know," and then Trevor just improvised, "The more you know."
Well, it's
And
Reading
cracks
Rainbow.
me up. It cracks
killed
me up
me.
every time that you chose to do the sing
Because the reading, that's how the little
You're welcome,
lip goes
Hexfire.
when they do. Do
That's true. That's true. I actually I added that sound effect in, but no, I had not written him saying that. I had just written him.
song. No.
Yeah. I had not written him doing that. He just added that. And I was like, yeah, I'll keep that.
The more you know.
Friends, 31 people in the chat. All
Let's
of
do
you
it.
are so awesome. Just to name a few: Abster Pointo, Hexafire, Biggs Jasper, Melodic Maria, It's Plu, Teacup Tempest. Thank you, all of you. I know I missed some of you, but thank you for joining us tonight for this penultimate episode of Goon Files Season 2. And with that,
Melodic Maria gave me an inspiration. I think I'll hold on to that.
yeah, you might.
Yes, please.
Oh
you might
God,
need that.
we need him
What?
tonight. We need him
You in
tonight.
danger, girl.
Molly,
Just remember, those of you watching, there's a 20-minute cooldown on the inspiration, so set a timer.
Oh, Red-Handed Jill, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Campbell, you sweet bean over
It's
there.
the penultimate.
It's the penultimate. What is Delta Green?
Is it a bug hunt, Ned?
That's a really good question, Teddy. Delta
Is
Green.
it the penultimate TTRPG?
It is the ultimate TTRPG.
There we
Delta
go.
Green is not about guns. Delta Green is not about a bug hunt. And most importantly, Delta Green is not about understanding. Delta Green is about the end. The end of everything. Your family, everyone you know, your country, all life on Earth. It's about the end of everything and your place in it, because you'll end too. That's what the fear is about. And that's what this game is about. It's not about winning, and it's not about advancement. It's not about the best weapon or the most clever plan. Delta Green is about the end of everything and how much of it you'll all live to see. Welcome. Tonight, we're really going to answer that last part of that statement. How much of it you'll all live to see. I'm Ned Iannacone, and I'll be your handler for Season 2, Episode 9 of Operation Frostbite.
I don't know about y'all, but I just reached the end of my glass of wine, and I'm terrified.
Oh, boy.
Better get another one. Here we go.
I got.
It's okay, I got backup beer.
Oh, the tunes. The tunes just kicked in.
We zoom in as the Humvee pulls up to this peninsula that's on the lake. And I'm actually going to bring you to the map so that you guys have an idea of where you actually are. So,
Oh, Duff,
Yeah.
you just got handled.
You have a disadvantage.
Yeah.
wow, Haynes Kate.
Oh,
Wow.
God.
Ever the chaos muppet.
I'm
Wow.
devastated. I'm crushed.
Oh
Whew.
my God.
Okay. So that's disadvantage on the next roll, and I still have an inspiration logged from last time.
Right. So we could do
For-
this
for
two
later.
ways. You could take the inspiration on a roll. You got to take the disadvantage
I'm gonna
first.
take these two separate disadvantages for whatever happens next.
Next, great. Okay, I was gonna say, or you could use them both at the same time and it would cancel out. It's up to
No,
you.
that's okay. Let's play it all out.
Great.
We
We
also got a
zoom
GM
in.
disadvantage from Theater Cat. Thank you, Theater Cat. Keep
Thank
those.
you,
We're
Theater
wrong.
Cat.
Keep those
Keep
coming.
Oh man, people
Keep
are
it
cashing in their
Keep
points.
those coming.
That's right.
Keep me honest. Keep me honest, Kay.
Let's
Keep me honest.
go.
Perfectly
We zoom
valid.
in as the Humvee pulls up. We cut to a clock, just like a clock on the wall in the HQ, in the Weather Watcher HQ, and it's a very cinematic sort of cut. It cuts and it's sort of zooming in on the clock, and we see it, and it says 8:45. As we see the Humvee pull up, we see the snow coming down, the high beams hitting the flakes as they're coming down more rapidly. The four of you have arrived at the mounds. And you see them. 5 mounds of earth on this peninsula, kind of overlooking the lake. Each individual mound is about... Let's see here. Where did it say what the size of those bad boys was?
I feel like Olivia steps out of the Humvee and like a parent on a road trip going to some roadside attraction goes, "That's it?"
4 meters
Thought they'd
tall
be bigger.
and 10 meters in diameter each one is. And they are in a pentagon shape, and they are pointing east to west. What do you
Say
guys
the
think?
You mean
size
a
again.
pentagram?
4 meters tall and 10 meters in diameter, each one of them.
It's 3 feet in a meter, right? Am I making that up?
Roughly. Thereabouts, yeah.
Okay.
So they're not small. They're pretty big. They're pretty large.
All right, there they are, just like all those clues we found said they'd be. Whatever's making all these crazy storms is right down there amongst them hills. Let's get a move on, shall we?
Agreed. I want to get in there before it starts getting cold. I feel like it's going to be a little bit warmer in there. And Olivia will draw her gun as she maps out the mounds on a notepad in the pentagon shape, and then realizes, wait a second, if I turn them upside down.
Oh my God, no!
Ah!
It's the yellow sign. No, I'm kidding.
No.
I'm also drawing my gun, which I have been sitting here furiously scrolling through all of my complicated backstory Google Docs, and I can't fucking find what my gun is.
I think we said you had a Walther P99, P98. It's a 9mm handgun, is what you have.
Does that
It's
count as a
government
light
issue.
pistol?
No, it's a regular pistol. It's a
FBI
9mm.
issued Smith & Wesson 1076, 10 minimum.
Oh,
10
great!
minimum.
I gave you the Smith & Wesson. Okay,
Oh,
great.
why do I have a light pistol? Dang it!
You have a Walther P9 because you're a honeypot. Because yours
Right.
needs to be concealed.
Mine needs to fit inside my little Prada purse.
Or your
I'm still rocking
brassiere.
that dope special gun we got, like with the hollow point.
Yeah, yours has the.
Nice.
I think you're still carrying the 1911. Great. Time is yours, guys.
I mean, what are we
I'm
trying to
drawing
find out?
too.
Like, are these things big enough to go into? What is it? Can you give, because I have no
Yeah.
concept of, can you give me like a size?
They're like
reference?
hills. They're like 5 individual hills.
Mhm.
And each one of them, there's about 3 feet in a meter. So each one of them is roughly 12 to 13 feet tall
Uh-huh.
and like 20 to 30 feet in diameter.
Okay.
So you can climb on top of them. You can go around them. Like they're pretty big.
Are there any? Does it just look like mounds of earth, grass on top, or are there like buildings? Are there any structures around?
There's no structures. All you see is like dirt hills with kind of grass spattered between them. The grass hasn't like grown evenly on them. It's not like beautiful. It's like spotchy,
Sure.
All right. Olivia, I want to get the whole lay of the land. Why don't I go left, you go right? We'll meet in the middle on the other side. Let's just clear the area.
Copy that. Perimeter check.
All right. Do you want us to split one of us to go with all one of you twos?
I think that only makes sense.
Yeah, sure. Come, Kaplan, come with me.
Yeah, then Kaplan will look at Teddy and go, look for tracks.
I
And
always
then-
do.
And then, yeah, we'll split. So
Everybody
I'm
be
just
careful.
following,
Okay.
Everybody give me a search roll, please.
and I'm just following Daphne's lead.
Okay, great.
I'm gonna take my search roll with disadvantage.
Oh wow! I rolled a 1.
Nice.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
So
All right, I got a
125.
47 under 64.
64 over 41.
I just failed with a 58 over 56.
Well, you got that disadvantage out of the way. That's good. Kay and Trevor, Teddy and Olivia, you both see that by the lake, down by the lake where the watermelon grows. No, down by the lake, there is a fishing boat
Fishing boat down by the lake. Okay.
that has been kind of anchored there.
How far away is it from where we are standing?
About 20, 30 yards down.
All right.
Oh, you think that bears investigating? You maybe that's how the aliens have been getting back and forth to their weather machines buried under these hills.
Perhaps. I think first we complete the circle just to make sure that we don't lose Daphne and Kaplan.
Oh yeah, you're right. Best to stay together.
But we'll
And
mention
also,
this.
and I also want to make a note that the things that I took from the house, the trailer that we searched, I got Band-Aids, peroxide, matches. I took the drawing of the face, Advil, and a shovel. And on
Great.
me right now, I have in my pocket the matches, and I'm carrying the shovel.
Great.
And I believe we also saw fishing equipment or or there was a fish finder. Someone had indication. Someone had
Uh-huh.
fishing
Yeah.
equipment.
Oh, the guy's making
David
it
was
was
able
the
to
guy
bring
making the hills,
portable
wasn't it?
sonar. Yep.
Right.
Yeah, it was the fella who was building the mounds.
Oh, we
Okay, so
didn't.
that
Did we
tracks.
take that?
This
with us?
was
Did we
this
take
was
those?
his grandson's house. So Parker,
But the grandfather was building the mounds. I don't suppose we.
Hiram was the one building the mounts. Yeah,
I
Did
don't
you
suppose we
take it?
bought that fish finder? Did we take it? I don't think I explicitly said we took it. but-
David
I
did
think
take
we
it last
did.
episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
He specifically said he carried it with us.
Great.
And also, me not understanding anything about that, would I be able to use that to like look at a mound, or would it only go through water? Like, could I
David,
tell?
you know that it's a fish finder, that it's essentially like a portable sonar device. So it's a little bit like a radar, but you would have to be. It really works for like water. It's not really kind of a
Alright.
land. You know, like if
So
you're out
it-
on the lake, you can put it on the boat and you can be like, oh, like I can see where the fish
see
are. I
the
can see what's
depth
under
or
there.
whatever. Okay.
Yeah. Abster Pointo, yes, you took it. I just listened to last week's episode.
There we
Yeah,
go.
way to
Thank
go,
you.
Abs. Way to go.
Also, if sonar is anything like ultrasound, it can't pick up air. So, yeah, it wouldn't work.
But we've got it for the boat.
Yeah.
TikTok,
Have we
TikTok,
met?
what we doing, friends?
Have we met around the other side now? Have we met Ned around the other side?
Yes, we'll say
Okay,
that you guys have traveled around the other side to the.
I think we found the kid's boat back yonder.
Yeah. Anything of note on your side?
Nah, I got nothing.
Okay. There's a fishing boat down by the lake. It might belong to Parker.
All right, yeah, let's go check it out.
To the boat.
So you guys head on down to the boat. The
Looking
boat.
for tracks while we walk down there too.
The only set of tracks that you guys see. Give me a search roll, Dave.
Oh, I found footprint. No, those are mine. Never mind.
Nah.
Teddy, give me
Somebody's
one too
following
because
us.
you were specifically asking for foot. You specifically were going to look for tracks, Teddy. Go ahead and give me a roll too.
Okay, search.
That's
I
a
know- that was-
12 under 40.
Hell
41.
yeah!
12 under 41.
Oh, that's wild. I rolled 2 47s in a row. That's crazy.
Weird.
Wow.
So yeah,
Is that over or under?
Another success.
Great. You both see a pair of tracks leading away from the mounds toward the fishing boat. It's one set of tracks. You can guess. You would assume that perhaps it was Parker heading from the mounds back and forth between his fishing boat.
How recent do they look?
They're pretty old, but because the earth has been pretty perfectly preserved because of the frost, they look very fresh.
Gotcha.
Is,
All right, I
is
just wanna-
everything covered in snow?
Yes.
Are we
There's a
working with
thin
snow
layer.
tracks? Okay.
Yeah,
Oh
there's a
yeah,
thin
and
layer.
we're in our suits because we know the snow's radioactive.
hmm
Yes.
I just want to know which mound it looked like the footsteps were coming from.
The if they are pointing east to west, the Pentagon, it is the eastmost mound that looks like the tracks are going back and forth from.
Okay, so like I'll point that out to the crew. I'll be like, looks like he's been going to that one.
Oh, good catch. Let's check the boat first, and then we'll head over there.
Great. We cut back to the Weather Watcher HQ, where Farrell comes walking in, and he looks at Bimmel, and Bimmel is like, "Well, they're not with you." And Farrell's like, "God fucking damn it!" And he starts to turn around and walk out. We then zoom up at the clock on the wall, and it says 9:35.
Oh god, we gotta hurry.
Y'all are in the boat now. You guys are like near the boat. You guys are
We were going
inspecting
to
the boat.
investigate the boat. Yeah.
You investigate the boat, and it says Her Majesty on the side. Like that's like kind of the name of the boat. But Majesty is spelled instead of a J with the G.
Oh, cool. Her Majesty. What could that mean? You think it's a spell or an incantation?
Sorry, wait, hold on. What we saw something that said what? Where?
The boat.
The side of the boat.
is Her Majesty, but it's
Got
spelled
it.
with a G.
Got her Okay, got it. Her Majesty. He's a D&D player.
Or just can't spell.
Yeah. Oh.
So yeah, her Majesty, and it looks like the G is kind of like it looks like the paint's kind of worn off, the lacquer's worn off the side of the boat, and it was reapplied. It's a pretty rickety fishing boat, but it looks like it floats. There's no water when you get in. Like there's like little bits and drops of water, but not the amount that you would be like, this boat is taking on water.
The lake is not frozen, correct? Or is it? Correct.
It is
Okay.
not frozen. There is if you've ever seen slush, if you've ever seen like water almost where it's about to freeze, but it's just enough that you can still go through it, that's what the lake is.
Okay.
Which is weird as hell that it got so cold to freeze gasoline, but the lake's not frozen.
Stranger and stranger besides. All right.
But
Well,
it's still not
nothing.
cold. But yeah, let's. And is there anything? Have we already looked in the boat? Is there anything inside the actual boat?
You see 3 fishing rods, 1 fish trap, and a Playboy magazine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Classic.
Cool.
That tracks.
who's the Playboy person
Centerfold?
of the month or whatever?
Cover, yeah.
98.
Ellen McPherson.
Pamela Anderson, was she big?
It's probably
in
around the time of
98?
Pamela, but I don't know if she was a Playboy at that point.
Oh.
Or I don't know if she was dating Tommy. What's his name? from
Tommy
Motley
Lee.
Crue.
Tommy Lee.
Yeah. Anyway, it's unimportant.
I
It
don't
is
even know.
a generic, not to be exploited female.
There you go.
Oh my gosh, I found out who it is.
Did you really?
Did you really get out of here?
January 1998, Heather Kozar. She was also, for you Office fans out there, the St. Pauli girl.
Get
No
out!
way!
That's awesome.
Holy
Wow.
Get out! That feels like kismet.
Well, that was January 98. I don't know if that was it December 98, but I like that she was the St. Pauli girl.
You know
Uh-huh.
what? Rex, that's canon, canonically.
She really ties the room together.
Hey,
Yes.
Cujo,
Not
welcome to
sufficient
the
of the
chat,
answer.
my friend. My agents here are about to go out onto a partially frozen lake. Does anybody? And it's okay if the answer is no. Does anybody touch the lake? Does anybody put their hands in the water or anything like that?
Certainly not. But I kind of, are we going out on the lake? I kind of feel like the answers we're looking for are back at the mounds, not.
I can't help but feel like we've got this tracker.
Something's
We
at
know
the lake.
Something's in there.
Should we split the party?
As Gower says, I touched the lake.
I don't think. Okay, I'm all in favor of going off on adventures and daring do's, but I think for this occasion, perhaps we should all stay together.
Now listen. Oh shit! I'm so southern.
I
I don't even know if that boat can hold all of us. Can that boat hold all of us? If it's a rickety one guy's fishing boat?
It's like a little rowboat. Yeah, it should probably fit 4 people.
Do you want to take some time to inspect it, Daph?
Yeah. I wanna push it out a little bit and make sure it doesn't take on water, and I'll hop inside and see if it gets if it seems stable.
All right. Well,
Great.
while we're checking if the boat is sound, why don't I go run over to the mound see if I can't just see anything obvious?
All right, here, take this, and I'll give you the shovel.
If it is useful for the purposes of boat inspection, I have survival. Maybe that could be handy.
Great. Yeah. Both Daphne and Olivia. Daphne, first of all, give me a dex roll because you're going to push this boat out and get in it. And Olivia, give me a survival roll.
Okay.
Teddy,
I
you're
have
going
a
over to the mounds?
Terrible feeling.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. While they're just now, don't go off in the boat without me. I'm just gonna go over yonder, see if I can't find any alien heads or something. Just give me
As his voice trails off.
Okay. I just got a barely success. 68 under 70.
16 under 40.
Great. The both of you know that it can hold 2 people with ease, 3 people's pushing it.
Okay.
As you get in, Daphne, you hear like the of wood because it's wood.
Oh boy.
But you look down, there's no water swelling in. You look over the side, and you kind of, if you run your hand along the side of the boat, you do feel like a slick feeling, like it's glassed. So it's got a fresh coat of like whatever keeps water out, the not epoxy, but the lacquer of the boat.
Mhm.
Sure.
All right. It's an all right ride, but it's only going to take 2 of us safely.
I mean, yeah, I know it looks like a piece of junk, but gets me there to gets me to
But it
work on
is.
time. Yeah.
Kaplan, you got the tracker. Should we go on a little jaunt?
Yeah. If Liv, you want to go with Teddy then?
Yeah, I think I'd like to stay where I can see both of you. Maybe even leave a rope tied to the boat, so if something
That's a good
happens
idea.
out there, we can just yank it right back in.
Yeah, let's do that.
Is
there any kind of is the boat tied up?
It's got like a okay, what is it called? Not the main anchor. It's a something anchor.
On a little boat like this, there's probably only an anchor line.
Yeah, it's just the anchor line, but it's a light one, right? It's just that little metal one that you can throw over the side. Yeah, you just have to pull the anchor in, and then you can head on out. I should say that there's a small motor on the back. It's not like a rowboat. It's got like a little motor on the back.
Oh no, it's Ellie's boat from the end of her Seattle days.
Little whaler or something. Is there any? Are there any other ropes or lines or things that we could leave one end on shore and send one end?
Sure, I'll say
tied off with them.
Rope in the. There's some rope in the boat.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, holler if you want us to yank you back in.
Okay. And I'll give Olivia the other end of the rope, and then I'm picturing like Olivia and Teddy push us off of the bank,
right?
And me and David go drifting.
Oh, I don't like this. All right, you get a whiff of trouble, you paddle your way back. All right.
Who's driving the boat?
I think maybe me, so this way Daphne can kind of be free to
I'll look at the tracker
and do more. Yeah.
Aren't you a former Navy SEAL?
Yeah.
Surely you've driven boats before.
I've driven, yeah.
You got this, Kaplan? I don't know what the fuck to do. Also, how does that work? The tracker.
Wait.
Damn, David, I was gonna give you a drive roll, but I completely forgot you have plot armor. You are an ex-Navy SEAL, man. You know how to move a fucking motor.
That is not plot armor. Nobody has plot armor.
Hold on. The sonar tracker, is that maybe is that something maybe that I might know how to use? I feel like my crazy uncle would definitely be in on stuff like that.
A fish finder, sure. Yeah. It's something you can get at at the hunting store. But I guarantee you that you've probably been taught how to read radar of some sort, even if it was from Vietnam.
You want me to go out there with Kaplan, Daft, just in case get a better read? I don't want to step on no toes if you're excited about going on a boat ride.
Well, they're out on the water now, and you're on the shore. So,
all right,
you're yelling that from the mound. You're like, "Hey, you want me to come out?"
I figured Teddy hooked us up with he turned it on, got it to work.
Turn this dial, flip that switch.
So
I'm
now
sure I would know enough to at least the basics.
So but for me, Campbell, this tracker, is this something that is this a handheld thing? Is this something that hooks up to the boat? Like, how am I reading this?
It's about.
Does it have a screen?
Big. Yeah, it's about yay big, and it's got like a little screen on it, and you hold it. But it's got like a battery pack that's attached to it, so it kind of like.
So you kind of hold it, you kind of scan it over the water. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so then let's say that Kaplan is like man in the boat, and I'm very clunkily kind of going side to side in the little boat, holding the tracker over the side.
Great. What do the two people do that are on the shore with the mounds?
Well, I was gonna go investigate the mound.
Okay.
But the plan was to just do that while they were testing the boat.
Right.
But if they're already taken off, then maybe it's not worthwhile to do.
I think you have more pulling power than I do. I think I'd like us to both be here in case we need to yank them back in.
Okay, so nobody's investigating the mounds. I'm just making
not
sure that
yet.
I understand this correctly. Okay.
Not right now.
All right. Daphne, you are on the lake with David.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys are doing this, we cut back to Bimmel.
Jesus.
And Bimmel is looking at the counters and is seeing the counter and she's like pacing and she's looking outside as the snow is falling more. And we cut up to the clock on the wall. 10:15. David, Daphne, what would you like to do?
I'm scanning over the side of the boat. I'm watching the tracker.
Great.
I don't want us to get too far out. As far as we've got line to
Yeah.
lead.
Okay, great. So I'm going to say that you get about 100 yards out. You go about a football's distance out onto the water, and you get some pings.
All right.
You're looking around. You start getting some pings. You're like fish. Abster Pointo in the chat is yelling, "Get out of the water! Get out!"
On the shore, you see Olivia and Teddy with the Jaws shot, pan and zoom out, like.
Yeah, right. Web Thespian says somewhere pre-campaign Strahdcast, Dimitri and his tower is like, "Who the fuck is on my lake?
Get out of my lake! What are you doing in my lake?"
Anytime me and Trevor can make a Shrek reference, we will make it. I mean, sure, it's big enough. But look at the location. Yeah, you get a couple pings.
Can I have some spooky tunes to go with my pings?
You sure can. You absolutely can. Let me try to get that. That going for us. Yes, Ned. We need music. I know. I'm waiting for it to respond. It's been wonky.
Oh, Are you logged in?
I am.
Okay, just give it a second then. I think
yeah.
If it doesn't come back in a second, I think.
Give me 1 second. So you are on the lake, and you are looking, and you get a couple of pings.
So these pings that I'm getting, is it just a ping? Is it something that I can look at where it's giving me a location? Can I see movement? I've not worked with one of these.
Yes, you can see, like, it blips. It's like boo, boo, and every time it goes out, like this little reader, you see little dots of where they would be. But talk to me. Do you keep moving around while you're doing that, or are you like focusing on one in particular? What's the goal with that?
If I can see dots of pings, do they indicate size?
Some of them do, yeah. Some of them are pretty big.
Pretty big.
Give me an alertness roll.
Yeah. Fuck's sake. Okay. 29 under 56.
Holy shit. One of them is very big.
Kaplan,
what you got?
Let's start motoring. Right here. Something big. I want out.
All right, and yeah, so I'll just whip it as safely as I feel I can. Head back to shore.
You're heading back to shore.
Yeah.
Okay. You head back to shore, and nothing happens.
Oh, well, welcome back.
See anything?
I will say this, nothing chases you. Nothing.
There's something big in there.
Nothing splashes or anything like that.
I mean,
sea monster.
I don't know, but I mean, I don't know what to do with that now. I'm not just going to shoot down into the water.
Yeah, it's hard to know what it's going to do or how it's causing whatever. I've never used one of these things before. You're sure it's not just the bottom of the lake or a rock or?
I am not sure, but it wasn't the bottom of the lake. I don't think it was a rock because it wasn't there and then it was there. So I'm just, there's something big in there, and and I don't want to be in a little dinghy if it pops its head up.
I know.
Agreed.
I don't think we're ready to square up with the sea monster. Shoot.
All right.
All right,
Let's
we
get-
know that's there.
You wanna
What
go
now?
investigate the mounds?
Yeah,
Daphne, as you give me a dexterity roll to get out of the boat without touching the water.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm stressed.
Okay. 36. What's my dex? 40.
Nice.
Because I smoke a lot and I'm thick.
All right, yeah,
Hydrate.
you don't touch the water at all.
We're booted up. I'm not gonna lie. I probably feel like if we were in a rush, I would have like jumped down. At least my foot would have clipped the water, like to like pull the boat on. You know
Throw
what
yourself
I mean?
under the bus like that. Not even a
I
roll
just
for
think
it.
it's like a standard thing. Like that's like
I respect
unless
it.
I could
I respect
easily
it.
run the boat ashore, which
Yeah.
That's
like
a
I guess
very
A tiny
you
little
tell
boat.
me,
You probably could.
Ned. Can I
That's-
easily run it ashore, or is it something where like I would probably jump out and like get my feet a little wet to pull
You're
it
a
up?
Navy SEAL. You do the thing where you like drive up onto the land and you're like, go, 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 and you jump
That's
out
like
and you're
a-
all like gunny
That's like a
shooty.
good boat, like or in this
Just
little
like
shitty boat.
Sweetie
I'm just
walking
saying.
home. Listen, just like Sweetie walking home at night on purpose to encounter a spooky scene. I think I like the idea of the man's hopping out of the boat and running us up. And then the reason why Daphne doesn't touch the water is because David hopped out and ran the boat. Like,
Well, that was first of all, Campbell. That was in episode 3 of Madness and Mercy, not episode 9.
and I still almost died.
I'm good with leaving it up to the GM. What would be this boat better than I do, and the edge of the lake. So what's more realistic here?
I think, David, I don't think that you worry about water like that. I don't think that you think about things like, oh, I don't want to touch the water. I think we're kind of
Right.
metaing a little bit here, right?
Melodic
if you
Maria
think-
says roll for it.
Yeah, I really do think that, in a sense, David,
That's like
give me
kind
a
of standard, like jumping in and pulling the boat out.
Right.
I
Give me a
say
50,
below
50.
50, he didn't
Yes,
touch it.
I got
Above 50, he did.
I got it. Thank you. Give me a 50-50 roll.
Oh boy.
51 and over, you touch the water. 50 and below, you run it ashore.
Cool. 81.
Great. So as you
I feel no pity
move-
for you.
As you move the boat forward, you get about 10 feet from the shore, and you hop out, and are pleasantly shocked
Oh no.
because it feels like you're stepping in bathwater.
Huh.
Give me a sanity roll.
Fuck. No, you guys go on ahead. I'm gonna just chill here and collect my
No!
muscles.
I've really earned a little bit of relaxation.
Oh fuck!
Uh-oh.
I rolled a 100.
Not again!
I
Wait,
hate this
is that
game.
3 zeros
3
and a
zeros.
And
zero?
a zero?
3 freaking zeros.
Yeah, you're fucked.
But wait,
you're
but
fucked.
wait. No, yeah, you're fucked.
No, but wait. No, you're fucked. David, you do have advantage.
Oh, do
However-
I? Oh god, I need it.
I forgot. Did I? I
Yeah, people are
forgot. Did I
popping off
say
in
that
chat.
we-
You have advantage.
You do
True.
have advantage on the sanity roll. You can't take advantage on damage. That's the rule I made.
Got
you
it.
can roll
okay.
again. You can roll the tens die again.
Yeah, I've failed again. I got a
Well.
70.
Sometimes it's just meant to happen.
Okay, Sarah.
David, roll me a
I got-
D6, please.
I got insane pretty quick. I went from
Tell the
I'm at a
story, says
58
Hexafire.
under
Tell the story.
70 right now. Oh fuck! That's a 5.
Okay. All right. You take 5
And
points of sanity damage.
Okay, that takes me below my breaking point.
Oh my god! It's the first 45 minutes.
We haven't even seen the monster yet.
was a little warm. Oh hell! Oh,
And I mean,
no.
like,
So bad
I
already.
mean, like, bath water. I mean, you put your foot in, David, and it feels like Cancun in July. It is like 82 degrees, this lake, with slush on. It's not normal. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Physics says that it shouldn't be this way. David, bear with me for a second.
Oh, Louise, he has to handle some things.
As you begin to have a bout of madness.
Oh boy, oh boy,
Oh,
oh boy,
lordy.
oh boy, oh boy.
I should have had
Yeah, you know, when you hop in the shower and the water's not quite as warm as you were expecting, and
What I meant to
you lose your
say-
ever-loving mind.
What I meant to say at the beginning of the stream was a Kaplan never dies. Okay.
He'll
Right.
just
Just
keep
missing an act.
regenerating every generation.
Perfect.
the
Yeah, there you go.
doctor.
He's already got kids.
A Kaplan never
swear-
dies. They're just missing an
Y'all,
act.
while Ned is looking, I shit you not, I keep on smelling a phantom smell like someone is walking by my corner. Like I keep on,
That's-
like a man is like walking by. I keep on being like, what the, and then it goes away. It's happened a couple of times since we started streaming tonight.
Sure, it's not just my
David,
smelly
give
shoes.
me a D3 now, please, to see how this manifests.
Is it a nice smelling man or like a
No.
Nice. Ooh, shoot.
A D4, re-roll the 4.
Okay.
Reroll if it's a 4.
That's a 1.
For some reason, you decide to flee. It doesn't make sense as to it doesn't make sense, and it just makes you break in a way. It just doesn't quite make fucking sense. And you begin to run back toward the mounds at full speed.
Campbell, where are you going? Hold on now.
You all see this. What do you do?
Shit,
Fuck,
Captain,
what the hell's
hang
going on?
I start tearing off after him.
Um,
I don't much like see. I'm scared to see monsters too, but we gotta stick together here, buddy.
I'm frozen for a second. I'm like,
Yeah, I
looking-
bet.
I'm looking back over my shoulder, knowing that we saw something big, and then David takes off running, and I've got my gun out, and I'm like, I have to like hold the line. Like Teddy is going after him, and I'm waiting here by the shore for a second.
yeah.
Kaplan!
I feel like you and I make eye contact, and just like,
Yeah.
because I've got like my guns out too. Like, what the fuck?
The fuck?
What the hell did you see out there?
I don't know. Wait, it's something big. I don't even know what the fuck to do with that information, though. I mean, Teddy!
Hang on, I got him. Can I try?
Olivia,
can I
give
try
me
and
a-
grab hold of Kaplan?
Yeah, Olivia, Daphne, do you guys think that you saw this happen? And I will say this, that this all occurred the moment his foot hit the water. We should
Yeah, I
say
don't-
that.
I don't
he
think
hit in the water, and then it was like something broke in him, and he just started running out of the water and running.
I don't think I would put it together that it was the water. I think he probably was just like lost his mind out on the water and then held
Right,
it
yeah,
together
yeah, yeah.
until
All
I
right,
thought
that
he
makes
saw
sense.
something.
Yeah. Okay. All right. David, you continue running your max speed per round. We will say, Teddy, give me a dexterity roll to see if you can close the distance.
Come
It's
on.
going to take you 2 rounds to catch up to him, but you might be able to like get that cheetah speed going. And
So that's I have to
remember,
get under
he's
my
an
4
ex-Navy
times
SEAL,
5.
so he's got stamina.
Could I do strength instead?
No, you can do dexterity. Because really what it is you're running in snow in a hazmat suit, as opposed to strength, which would be like how fast you can run.
how fast can you run?
Yeah, how fast can you run?
How
We
fast?
did go over this,
That
so
was
Teddy would
funny.
know exactly how fast I am.
That's true.
You're a strength build. Surely you're not that fast, are you?
I got a 4 under 45.
Holy hell.
Great. You are literally 10 feet away from him as you're sprinting. You're like, David, we got to keep your heart rate down as you're like running. You're like almost to him, and you like 30 more seconds of running, and you'll be able to catch him.
Hang on, damn it, Kaplan, hold on, slow down. Let's
Daphne,
just talk
Olivia,
this through.
What are we doing now?
Shit.
All right.
Time is of the essence.
I don't know what to fucking do. All right, can we say that Teddy dropped the shovel when he took off at a dead sprint after David?
Sure. Sure, we could say you dropped the shovel. Yeah,
Then
it would weigh you down. Yeah.
I just look at Olivia and I'm like, I don't fucking know. And I'll go over and pick up the shovel, and I'll go up to the mound. Which what was the special one? It was that there were footsteps walking away from it or something.
Yeah, the easternmost mound.
Yeah, I think until some sort of sea monster pops out of that lake, the answers we're looking for are most likely to be in the mounds.
All right, let's hustle. And I'm gonna start like the mounds. Are they connected, or is it they are separate from each other?
They are divots. Think of Stonehenge. They're like individual mounds.
They are separate from each other. You can go
Yes.
all the way around them.
We'll say
So
there's
then-
about 3 meters in between each one of them. They're like
All right.
separated.
I guess we just start checking shit out, and I think if you want to, Olivia, I think we'll just start making like guns drawn a circuit around the one that the footprints were coming from.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to start my circle at where I can see those footprints arriving and see if they continue. Do they continue around? Do they stop? What's the deal?
Give me a alertness roll.
Red alert! It's a catastrophe. But
Guys,
don't
we got
worry.
a break soon because I'm out of all day IPAs.
Don't
I have to
worry.
go and get more. You know, I'm insane right now. I'll be right back.
Do it.
Yeah, there you go, Dave. Yeah.
That is a
Hey,
success.
grab me one
on-
while you're at it.
Yeah, right. pass it over. That is a success on the alertness roll. 51 under 80.
Right, you notice they lead to the top of the mound and stop.
Top of the mountain. Stop. Okay. Hey, Daff.
Yeah.
Bring that shovel. I think this is where we start.
All right, let's go.
To the top.
Yep.
Right. What do you do now that you're
Dig.
on top of the mound with the shovel?
Start digging.
Yep.
I'll give her the option. If she doesn't feel like digging, I will dig. But
Okay.
I'll make clear that that's what we want to do.
What's your strength score, Palapane?
Not great. I've got a 9.
So I'll start digging while I think Olivia's got her like pistol out and is like scanning the area.
I'm a dex based build.
There we go.
Dex charisma.
Dex is my worst.
So if we need to twirl that shovel over our heads like a baton, you pass it to me.
There we go.
As you dig, you begin to hit things as you dig. You begin to find certain things. You notice the dirt hasn't been undisturbed for a very long time. It's not hard and brittle. It's pretty easy to move, as if it's been dug recently. maybe.
excavated.
You find a handful of weird bone artifacts, like little carved bones, and some of them look like chicken bones, like chicken wing bones, like somebody ate chicken wings and then carved into the bones, weird runes and stuff like that.
Okay.
You found local garden snake bones and skins.
Okay.
You find a couple of Native American style dream catchers that were bought at Walmart, like they still have the tag on them from Walmart.
Gross.
Yikes.
Twisted clumps of copper wire, like the same wire that you would run through a house.
Uh-huh.
But the crazy thing about the copper wire is that when you dig far enough, you find a large piece of it, and it's actually bent in the shape of a chair.
What in the hell?
One that's the size of a lawn chair. Copper wire that's been, like, bent into shape.
Fuck.
What?
That is what you find in the mound. More questions. That's what you find. You find more fucking questions in the
Yeah,
mound.
clearly.
I throw my head back and just go, what the fuck?
Thanks, Jasper the chap says, put that thing back where it came from, or so help me.
Help me,
Or
and cut.
And
Hey!
cut. What the fuck? I have no idea what we're supposed to gather from this. Does this conjure up any memory of anything we read in any of those journals, or I don't know, was Hiram waving this thing over his head when he barged into that town hall meeting? Like, can you think of anything?
What? hold on. Let me go through my shit.
David.
What is it? Was this
and-
motherfucker? Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Why you guys are figuring that out? It's okay. This is exactly the response I wanted from you two. What the fuck? That's exactly what is supposed to be going on in your head. Teddy and David. Teddy, give me one more dexterity roll to see if you can grab your hands on David and bring his bout of madness to an end.
No, I cannot.
Okay. You continue running. You fall back one rank, so now you need 2 successes again to catch up with him in this run.
Damn it, Captain! Come on! We got shit to get done here!
I mean, I imagine I'm pretty fucking good at running away too.
Probably, yeah.
Like
There
dipping
is-
in between trees and shit.
I
Like,
took
Take
money
one of
on
my
that.
boots off and throw it at his head.
There we go. Thank God. Yes. Hit him with
Make
the
a roll! Make a roll!
Hit
Let's
him
do
with
it!
the
Do it!
Let's
Make
do
a
it.
roll!
Hit him with
Absolutely,
the
if
boot.
you want to do that.
God damn it, Kaplan.
Absolutely. Give me a ranged attack roll. Absolutely. Give me a firearms roll. Anything. A melee roll or a firearms roll. We'll call that.
Teddy's boot throwing at this point is pretty close to firearms levels of damage,
Yep.
I would say.
I
Yep.
imagine pretty fucking good.
Hans Kate says boots work to catch taxis and Kaplans.
All right, yeah, 39 under 56.
Picture
Wait,
like
you-
the mid-season training montage is just
Yeah.
Teddy throwing boots. And
Yeah.
like they stick in the wood target. Just ka-chunk. Heal
Yeah,
first.
the spur. The spur.
Yeah, spur
thing.
first.
You take the boot off of your hazmat suit and you throw it at David, and it clocks him. David, give me a 50-50 roll.
Come on.
Teddy, as your foot hits the ground,
Okay.
Shoot.
the snow is not cold.
What the fuck? Huh?
Give me a sanity roll.
She you.
All right.
She is.
Pass yours.
I mean,
Oh,
dude,
Big
dice,
Jasper
that
just gave him
was an
disadvantage.
86.
Oh.
Oh my God, Big Jasper.
Why are they doing it to us? We've been betrayed by the gaggle. They're all working.
What did we do?
Gaggle's working for Harris.
Cassiopeia says, you gotta keep the hazmat suits on!
Okay, sanity.
Mhm.
At disadvantage because
No, 67 over 59.
Oh,
Dang it.
God.
Do me a favor. We're gonna take my first GM disadvantage with this. What was your lower roll?
Are you sure you don't want to save that for when you're rolling for something that we're gonna really want you to have disadvantage on? Like
This-
something that will kill us?
For this episode, I'm gonna say yes. For next episode, cash those points in against me. For this
Oh,
episode, it's gonna be more of y'all rolling this episode to keep yourselves in it. So, Teddy, what was out of those 2 disadvantage rolls? Did you have one that was lower?
I did, yeah.
One that succeeded?
Correct. 57 under 59.
Great. You take 1 point of sanity damage as your foot touches the floor there.
Alrighty.
But you,
Hang on, Kaplan. The snow. It's like warm and pee. It's like someone peed in all of it.
and you, with your incredible GED human, you now realize that's what might have broken him as he touched the water. As it did the same thing to you, that like feeling of like, this is not, physics says everything against what I just felt.
It's okay, Kaplan. All right. The water may be full of monsters and the snow may be full of pee, but my heart's full of love, and we're gonna make it through this, you bastard. I promise.
David, your 50-50 roll.
86.
Great, over 50. Your insanity subsides. And you find yourself, and you're just standing there, shaking. David. Future reference.
Oh god.
Have you seen the yellow snow?
Would you like a snow cone? Relax, they're lemon flavored.
Please, no.
If any of you goons can quote the movie that's from, I will do a dance.
It ain't me.
It's not me either. It sounds
Okay.
familiar, but I don't know.
I'm gonna read this to you.
Firehoop and Mama got it. It's Monsters Inc.
Nice.
And I don't. I'm actually gonna choose against the what might be the stereotype to choose for you, which would be PTSD. I'm not gonna choose that. I actually have a different choice, and that is paranoia. This is your new disorder. A state of extreme suspicion in which a fear or invisible enemies pervade one's worldview.
Sick.
Losing 2+ sanity. The next time you lose 2+ sanity in any single roll triggers an acute episode.
Goodness.
Unless your agent finds a way to stifle his or her paranoia, he or she can't trust or rely on anyone. Every event, every disagreement, or source of suspicion, right, is a clue to a conspiracy against the agent.
Terrific.
Great.
Cool.
Great news.
Cool.
Great. Phew.
You okay, Kaplan? Yeah, gave me quite the sprint there. You want to do the hurdles?
So just to clarify, you are not suffering from a paranoia bout right now.
Okay.
But the next time you lose 2 or more sanity, it will trigger that paranoia.
And so, like, how much do I remember of, like, fleeing? Like, do I have, like, kind of a blank spot from jumping into the water to now?
I mean, yeah, I'll say that, like, the initial break, you didn't remember. That's kind of the blackout area, but, like, midway through running, you started to be like,
I don't remember.
I gotta keep going. I gotta keep running from something.
Yeah, so I think he'll, like, look around and, like, just, like, look at Teddy and be like, what the fuck happened back there?
I don't know, man. It's just like when we was squaring up with Harry Jack. Things is going strange. We gotta come on. We gotta get back to the ladies. They went to check out them mounds. We gotta stick together. Come on, right?
And yeah, he'll, like, look around and just be like, yeah, come on.
Would you like to put your boot back on, Teddy?
Surely I would.
Olivia, Daphne.
So I think as we cut right back over to us, I look up at Olivia and I go, I think this fucking idiot was making Walmart sacrifices. Why don't we make one? And I'll pull out the picture of the face that I took from his trailer, and I'll take out the matches that I took, and I'll light a match and light that paper on fire and drop it into the hole.
Wow. Okay. Let me just consult my fucking factory reset button.
Oh. Daphne's ritual.
Campbell, you're so fucking good at role-playing games.
Thank you.
Daphne's
Oh my gosh.
ritual hits the reset button. Okay.
Olivia says, wait, me too, I got one. And she pulls out Gibbs' ID badge that she swiped off of him last episode.
Yes.
We see Gibbs back at the room going, the fuck did it go?
Who am I?
Where am I?
Wait, what's my name?
It has his name and then has his name mirrored so he can see it when he looks in the mirror.
Oh, that's Gibbs. He can never remember his own name.
His name's not Gibbs.
It's actually Spig.
Oh my god. They call me Mr. Skib.
Yeah, you burn the picture of the face of the green, hungry black eyes. Almost as it falls into the hole, before it hits the bottom, it bursts into flames and simmers up, and then nothing hits the ground. It just, and at that moment, you feel reverberations in the ground stemming from the lake.
Oh, no.
What the fuck did you
Now, I
just
should
do?
say, not reverberations like there's a creature. It feels like tremors, like earthquake tremors.
Like the one we had in the Pennsylvania, New Jersey area last week.
Very similar to that. If you knew what that felt like, if you were there and felt that, that's what that feels like.
I was there,
It is
did
coming
not
from the
feel it.
lake where you just were.
Do they just
Interesting.
last for a second and end?
Yep.
All
Like
right.
5-10 seconds, and then it's gone.
Something about this is igniting the mama bear. And I'm just like, I don't know how guns work, but if I had a situation, I would just be like, we got
Yeah.
his attention.
You got a Ripley from Aliens moment where you're strapping the guns together and like, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, so let's think here for a second. This was useful. We learned something. Someone is making sacrifices here.
Big Jasperson, Shilud. You see a
Uh,
giant dune worm come out of the lake.
Oh, heck.
But we think perhaps they're not doing them right. Like this is Walmart chintzy shit. Like this is not authentic. This dream catcher, as she is waving around this plastic thing.
We cut to the Weather Watcher HQ, where Farrell comes walking in the door, and he's covered in snow, and he's got like his helicopter gear on, and he's like, well, I can't fucking find them. I've been flying around for the past hour and a half, and I don't know where the fuck they are. I can't risk any more men tonight. I can't do it. If they call in, you tell me where they are, and maybe I can get the Humvee out to them. But I don't, and then suddenly we see the door open, and Harris and two AFOSI agents come in, and Harris is like, where are they? I don't know, you fucking idiot. If I knew, I'd have them right in front of you. Why don't you get off your ass and help us, for God's sake? If they're not in here in the next hour, they're as good as gone. Bimmel, do you have any more information on the tremor? And we see Bimmel, and she's like, well, it looks... Harris, it looks seismic. It looks like something is coming from the lake. It's the first time we've seen something of the sort. Magnitude is a 4.2. Keep monitoring it. Farrell? Get your guys inside. It's a lost cause. You're gonna lose more men out there if you try to find them. I'll do what I damn well please. And you see him, and he kind of walks outside, and we cut to the clock again. 11:15. We see Farrell outside, and he's just kind of like, God fucking damn it. And he pulls out like a pinch of dip, and he puts a dip in, and he's like, this isn't gonna fucking end well. Biggs! Get the rotor going! And you see him, and he like points over to one of the
Hell yeah,
helicopters.
Farrell.
And the guy's like,
Save us, Farrell!
okay! And you see him, and he's like, and one of the helicopters gets going.
Can we hard cut away as the shovel strikes the hole?
Yep.
And we cut, and Daphne is now trying to dig out that copper chair.
Yeah, you do so. So you're like digging around it, and you get it out, and it looks like shit. It looks like absolute garbage. It looks like somebody from memory was like, I'm gonna make a chair out of copper wire.
And I just look at Olivia and I say, I don't know why. This is just the weirdest shit. There's gotta be some fucking reason. And she's digging out the chair, and then I'm gonna get Olivia's help to like, and like
you pull it out.
and kick it down the hill, and then I'm gonna go chasing after it.
Okay. You're kicking it down by the lake? Is that what you're
Yep.
doing? Okay, so you're kicking it down by the lake. As you kick the chair down by the lake, where the watermelon grows.
Right?
I do my home.
I dare not.
I hope I go.
I hope I
If
go.
I do.
For if
My
I
mother
don't,
will
I'm
say.
gonna die. Yeah. The chair gets out to the rolls down the hill, gets to the edge of the lake, hits the water, stands upright, and moves out to the center of the lake where you found the blip of the big thing.
Holy hell!
Give me a sanity roll, because that's not fucking normal.
Oh, I love that image. Oh, I love that.
I'm
Yeah.
rolling when
Wow.
I saw that.
You kick this chair and it moves, like normal physics. It and then once it hits the water, it goes upright and just like it's on a fast track train ride. It just out to the water and stops and stands upright on a not frozen lake.
And I just stride down the hill, and I'm still up on the hill, and I'm looking at that chair as it zoom. And then I point my gun up in the air, and I shoot once into the air. And I just point down there. I'm like, yeah, take. And I just go, take a seat, you son of a bitch. And I rolled a 4 on my sanity check.
Great.
I succeeded too.
For that amazing
Yay.
display of prowess, I'm going to say you take 0 sanity damage. Olivia, were you witness of it?
I was, and I got a 16 under 51 for my sanity check.
Great. You get no sanity either.
Huh.
Okay.
All right,
Olivia-
we gotta get back out on that water. Whatever's going on here, that fella over yonder at the middle of that lake is the king of it all. So I say we just walk up, knock on the door, and say a fine West Virginia, how do you do?
That sounds like a terrible idea.
Well, what else are we gonna do? All right, we've been
concur.
running all over this town, eating people and delivering hazmat suits. I'm tired of it. I want to go home. I'm sick of all this weird shit. So if I stared down the eyes of Harry Jack, I ain't scared of staring down the eyes of no octopus. Come on, let's get this mission done. Portman put us on it for a reason, and if he put me on here to wrestle an octopus, then that's why I'm here.
Liv's gonna throw one of the Walmart dream catchers into the water and see if it does the same thing. Nothing?
You throw the Walmart Dreamcatcher into the water and it just goes and sinks.
Well,
And yeah,
first of all, good riddance. Second of all, this is okay. So we can rule out magnetism. Copper's not magnetic. But it's very good at conducting electricity.
Mhm.
So something electromagnetic going on in the water, perhaps?
Is this Olivia talking?
Yes.
It was warm. So's the snow, too, by all accounts.
So is a coil
That's
of copper
news
wire
to
when you
both
run a
of you.
current through it.
That's news to both of you that the snow is warm.
Whatever,
Is this warm?
what hell that could possibly mean, I don't know. But yeah, it's warm. It's like I don't know how you make it. It must not even be snow. How could it be snow if it's warm? But that's what we're dealing with.
Kaplan,
Yeah,
give me something made of iron. Anything. Your gun.
well, not my good gun.
Okay,
I'll
your
give
bad
you
gun. I don't care. Iron.
other gun. I'll give you my
fourth
shitty
best
yeah. My last resort shitty gun. I'll give you.
I'm
that.
not giving you the Beretta.
But then when he says that, he'll be like, "Yeah, the lake was pretty fucking warm too."
Olivia's gonna take. There were still more pieces of wire, right? More copper wire.
Yeah,
Or was
there's
it all
more
the
little-
chair? There
there's
were
more
little bits of wire?
clips in there.
Yeah.
Okay, she's gonna take a piece. She's gonna take a piece, the longest piece that she can get, and she's gonna make like just a rudimentary coil. So like she'll hold an end down in her palm, like, and then sort of run up the length of her finger, and then come back down, wrapping around her index finger, so that it completes a circuit. And then she'll like take it off her finger, and she'll reach over and grab whatever it is Kaplan gave her that's made of iron, and see if she can generate a magnetic pull by sticking it in the water and running, and potentially maybe running a current through it.
Mom.
The gun. You're putting
No.
the gun in the water.
Coil goes in the water.
Yep.
Coil, if it is electrified, will create a magnet, and then she'll try to see if it has any draw on the
Oh, that's
presumably
pretty good.
iron weapon.
That's pretty good.
Because it's attached to the iron.
Because
Right?
so
Wrapped around the iron.
if there is if there is electrical current in the water, then it would run through the coil. By going through the coil, it would create a magnet that would draw on the gun. Water,
You put them both in the water.
water. No, water.
Where is the gun? in
Coil.
proximity to the coil
Yep.
in the water?
Water. Okay, it's just think of it like a pyramid. Water's on the bottom layer. Coil is in the middle. Gun is held over the top, and she's just trying to feel if it's pulling on the gun. And she's going to keep the gun in her hand.
Yeah. As soon as you put the copper wire on the water, it shoots out to the center of the lake and stands up. Unless it is wrapped around the gun,
It's not. No. Yeah, she's
you
just
are
like
holding the gun as this copper wire flies out to the center.
results inconclusive. Does it?
Is
Can I?
what it is.
It's probably pretty far away.
All right,
can't,
well,
like,
let's
can I
send a Teddy out there to the middle of the lake and stand up, see what happens.
I'd rather send an explosive to the middle of the lake, but that's not something we can do tonight.
What do we do? What do we do? Tick tock, tick tock.
I'm going. I'm going. I'm going. If that's what,
And he's
if
going
that's
back out on the
what
lake.
we're here to do, then this is what we're here to do. Y'all want to? Why don't
Anybody else
just
going
let me
with
do
Teddy?
it? Let me go see what's what. If I die horribly, go back to HQ, figure something else out. Okay?
Somebody's
Teddy.
got to go with them.
We gotta have a gotta have
Daphne
a
says
plan,
as she's
though.
like, it's not going to be me.
If we all go out there on that boat, and whatever the fuck is in that lake sucks our boat down, we get nothing. Somebody's got to be on the shore.
That's what I'm saying. I swear, I'm staking my claim to go right now. 3 of you hang out. If I die horribly, you'll know that wasn't the right thing to do.
Listen, we know where it's originating now. We can regroup and we can come back here. We don't have anything to fight this right now.
I don't think we have time. I don't think we can leave and come back.
I think this
Teddy,
is it,
you
Campbell.
going out
I
on
think
the
we're
lake?
in it.
Who's going out on the lake? Is anybody going out on the lake? Let's make a decision, friends.
I'm gonna.
Oh,
Okay.
right, you know.
If you're going out again, I can't stop you. But what I can do is get ourselves a little bit more pulling power in case something tries to draw you down. I'm gonna go get the Humvee, and I'm gonna back it up to the lake and tie the other end to
There
the
we go.
railroad hedge.
There we
There we
go.
go.
You're in even more luck than that because the front of the Humvee is attached with a winch.
Oh hell
You
yeah!
can
All right,
literally
great.
attach the
Great.
winch to
It's like
the
Jurassic
boat.
Park.
Okay, we'll
Great.
do that.
I'm
Teddy, you
going.
heading
If
out?
anybody want to come with me,
Do we-
I would argue for staying here, but I'm not gonna stop anybody.
David, go ahead.
Before you leave out, do we have anything that can disrupt magnetic signals, electronic signals? Do we have anything like that equipped with us, or what we got? We got pistols.
We've got
We
the
got
fish
You guys
finder.
have your
We have a
you
fish
have your
finder.
Geiger counters. You guys have your weapons. You guys have the radar. You have the fish finder.
Here, you take this out, and I'll give Teddy the fish finder. Okay, how far, if we are standing on the shore, how far is it to the center of the lake where the chair went?
We'll say about 100 yards because that's where
Okay.
I said that you found the big
Yeah.
blip, right?
Okay.
Right. 100 yards. And I don't know if I said this before, but that is where the chair is sitting. The same spot that you were like, there's a really big blip on this fish finder. That's where the chair is.
That's where I'm going. If something starts to go wrong, I'll give you the signal.
All right. I mean, all right.
The boat was not pulled out to the center of the lake.
No.
The boat is made of wood.
Yeah.
The motor, however, what are boat motors usually made of? Something that doesn't rust, probably. Aluminum?
Don't know.
No. A lot of that has steel in it. A lot of them do rust after a while.
Okay.
The
stainless, but
yeah, there's a lot of stainless and stuff. But so EAG, it weighs as much as a duck, and therefore is made of wood.
I think it cuts to like a really tense moment of all of us helping push the boat out with Teddy in it. And then it cuts to Olivia, who's now behind in the driver's seat of the Humvee.
Yeah.
Like, boom, boom, boom. We've hooked
how
up the boat.
sexy is that?
Yeah.
Olivia, like arm around the passenger side, like whipping around this Humvee as it's coming down.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah. All right. So he
Rope
floats
secured
out
to
a
the
little
winch,
bit.
secured to the boat. Or winch
Yep.
secured to the rope, secured to the
I've
boat.
got my gun trained on. I am watching Teddy like a hawk.
Yeah, and I'll be
Eddie.
sitting at the winch then.
So he gets out there a little bit and he turns back around.
so Teddy, are
think-
you the only one out on the lake?
I'm the only one going.
Okay, you get out.
Well, so he gets a little bit out onto the water, and he turns around, and he says, I can feel it in the air. I wasn't sure why Portman sent me on this one, but now I think I know. It was for this. I love you all. And don't you worry about old Teddy. I ain't never met a monster I couldn't take the measure of. It's what I spent my life doing. If I don't come back, just make sure Sammy's okay.
You're gonna come back though.
Teddy, you make it out to the lake.
A 3-hour tour. What do you do with a drunken Teddy? What do you do with a drunk? Yeah,
Teddy, you make it out to the center of this lake, and the fish finder starts going, woo, 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 and you see a big circle. You know, Teddy, that as you move the fish finder, normally, if it was Hens Kate, thank you for the gifted tier 1 sub. Awesome
Heck
sauce.
yeah!
Woo-wee. Thanks, Craig.
If you you would know that if you if you move it, normally a fish would move as well, right? Like it's usually moving under the water. This doesn't move at all. You move to the right, it's gone. You move to the left, it's there again. You move to the left, it's gone. You move back to the right, it's in the same place. It's stationary.
Okay.
And Teddy, you got a she-ute that you got to give us.
Shoot! Here I go!
Oh, no.
Okay, I'm pull the boat up.
You also got, I'm going to say this. You do have a flashlight. You do have a
I'll do that.
flashlight. You have like basic survival stuff that if you would need any of that. A flare, you got all sorts of stuff.
I've got the flashlight between my shoulder and my ear, and I'm looking at the fish finder heading out onto the water. And I think he's looking around at all angles, and after he gets away from the shore and like the presence and comfort of his fellows, I think he just gets out there tutting away in the little boat. He just starts singing to himself. Oh fuck! Hang on. Damn, come on.
Tumble out of bed and stumble.
Our
to the
other three
cage,
friends, do we
myself,
do
and
we
stretch
carry
and
on.
yawn and stretch and
Melodic
yawn
Maria has
my-
redeemed GM disadvantage.
Okay.
She
Working 9 to 5.
Yeah, and he's
Make
looking
a
out the sides.
living.
That's it. He's looking out the sides of the boat and just saying, "What a way to make a living." That's it.
Teddy, give me an alertness roll. Do you flash? And I want to ask you, do you flash the flashlight over the side? Do you
I
look in
do.
the
I
water?
do. Yeah,
you
like
anything?
right where the stuff the copper is now there and standing up and be like, "Okay, can little Nessie come out to play?" got 39 under 71.
Oh, the
It's
richest in
interesting.
Scotland.
It's interesting, Teddy, because this whole time you were expecting something big and gruesome and ugly, some sort of monster to be hiding under this lake. And as you shine the flashlight down, you see nothing of the sort. What you do see is another mound of sorts. You see like something rised up on the corners. And in the dead center of this mound, you see what seems to be a chair of sorts.
The one
If
that
you
was
look-
buried or one that was there beforehand?
One that's there beforehand. And as you look closer at it and you really kind of, you lean down to the water and you really get the flashlight going, it looks like a throne.
Oh dear. There's some kind of chair in the lake. I think I'm going to sit on it.
Don't sit on it.
What?
Well, that's what they're for. What do you think I
It's not for you.
Well,
A chair? A chair?
Chair.
Submerged underneath the lake. We'll say it's about 25, 30 feet down.
Olivia will yell out,
Oh, it's 25, 30 feet down.
Teddy, can you try to hook the anchor onto it?
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll give it a shot. Yeah, and he takes the little anchor and starts like kind of like a lasso.
Teddy Lasso?
Yeah, try and hook it on the chair and pull it up. Hey!
Oh man, this is
It
okay.
resembles, but
That's better than my idea, Olivia. Thanks.
is Teddy Lasso. It resembles, but is legally distinct from the Apple TV series.
You drop.
Strange chairs
Drop
lying
the
in
same.
ponds attracting magnets is no reason to sit on them.
Whereas Hexafire says, "It's okay, guys. He has a GED. He knows what he's doing."
Thrones, thrones coming out of lakes is no form of government.
All right, yeah. What do we got here, Daddy? Yeah, that's great. I'm going fishing.
You drop the anchor down. The first time you drop it, you're like, "Oh fuck!" You bring it back up, and then you drop it in again. You're like kind of maneuvering it. You're like, "Come on, you
Don't aim where it is, Teddy. Aim where it's going to be.
And you feel a hook. You feel it click.
I think I got it. Hold on.
You want us
And
to
as-
reel you in?
Flip.
As
yeah.
you pull, Teddy, you can't budge a damn thing. You
I-
pull, and you're like, "Oh, fuck!"
Go, Olivia.
All right, try
yeah.
giving it the gas.
I pull on the winch. I try to get the winch to
Okay,
crank it up.
you do so. As you pull the winch, it starts pulling on the back of the boat,
Whoa.
and it starts to move
That's working. It's working.
little by little, by little, by little.
I throw the Humvee in reverse. So winch and reverse.
Yeah, it's working. We're doing it, team. Yeah.
As you throw the Humvee in reverse, it starts to give a little bit more, and it's moving, and it's moving. And Teddy and the boat are about 30 yards from the shore when suddenly, snap! The rope attached to the
To the winch or the
winch that's attached to the Humvee snaps.
anchor. Fuck.
Oh. Well.
And we will and that is where we're going to take our break.
Oh. Okay. All right. Okay.
Mechanical failure.
So that's where we'll take our break tonight. Friends, thank you for hanging with us. It's a humdinger tonight. We're flying by the seat of our pants. Campbell, would you be so kind as to tell our listeners how they can enter the giveaway tonight?
Uh-huh.
Loading.
Okay, everybody. Because what you will win is Teddy got his GED. Everybody, it's like you bought an ad in the yearbook. Write a little congratulations message to Teddy Booker.
Sign Teddy's yearbook.
Sign Teddy's yearbook.
Sign Teddy's
Okay,
yearbook. That's
so
it.
most recent Instagram post is a picture of my face holding the Teddy got his GED and we are all very proud of him sticker. Go on there and leave Teddy sign Teddy's yearbook.
Oh, that's very sweet.
And
That's
if
great.
you feel so inclined, share the post. We'd love to get that exposure if you are interested in that. If not, it's okay. All you have to do is comment to be entered to win. So hang tight, don't go nowhere. Go pee. I just told you not to go anywhere, and then I told you to go do something. Grab a drink, go pee, check your mail,
Then
do your
don't
taxes.
go nowhere.
Then don't go anywhere. Then stay right here because we will be right back after this short break. And we're back.
Hello.
Hey.
So, until very recently, Campbell was doing the last edits of the VODs before we put them up on YouTube. And I started doing them not too long ago to give her a little bit more free time. And I did not realize until I started editing how jarring that little entr'acte is. Because I always listen to I always have the stream going on
Campbell. Well done.
Yeah. I always have the stream going on like a secondary, little window here, but I always have that window muted so I can't hear the stream. So I can start. But listening to the video, I was like,
Oh yeah,
very effective.
Hell fucking yeah. So
Her
no
spook.
shit. There I was in the middle of a scared lake, a spooky lake, and
Barbecue
my
sauce on
anchor
my
broke.
titties.
Barbecue sauce on my titties. And yeah. You're
Teddy.
out there, Teddy. You got no way of getting back. You're 30 yards out. Except
But
for
you
your
have a
motor.
lot of really nice messages in your yearbook when you get home to shore,
Aw, yay.
including the following.
Which is
Teddy,
the-
have a great summer, and I hope you find that one fellow you keep mentioning. Sounds like a cool guy. And that is from Taylor Asbury.
Yay!
Teacup Tempest, the winner of tonight's giveaway.
Congrats!
That was so sweet.
It is
Thank
really
you.
sweet. And now, Trevor, you can't die because then it'll be like tonight's yearbook messages are a fucking eulogy to
Yeah.
Teddy.
Let's see
and
what
you can't-
happens.
You can't.
Don't die.
Oh, that's kind of
Hags!
perfect, though, isn't it? Yeah, Hags. Have a great summer.
Hags, congrats, Teacup.
Is that what that means? Whenever I saw that in my yearbook, I always just assumed that I was being called a hag. Which, I get it.
I mean, makes sense.
Well, your
hurts my
pension,
feelings every time.
your penchant for making houses out of cookies at the time may have led them astray.
That's fair. That's fair. Listen, hag is just a step on the ladder up to Eldritch God, okay? I've been working on this.
That's true.
It's like a mid-level position before
Exactly.
you get to the.
It's like a cosmic intern.
We cut to the inside of the Weather Watcher HQ. Bimmel is looking at the Richter scale and is jumping. She looks at the clock. 12:30 p.m.
Because it's
My
12:30
goodness.
and the Geiger counter's jumping.
Oh my god.
My goodness, I hope they're going to be okay.
We're not.
We're not.
Maybe I can try calling one of them. And she runs over to the phone and she taps into the landline. Ooh, beep, boop, 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 Click. No dial tone. That's strange. I had a dial tone a moment ago. And as we walk over, we see her walk over to the window and look out at the lake. She can just make out a small boat on the lake. And we zoom out from the Weather Watcher HQ to Teddy on the boat going,
All right. I dive into the lake.
Oh, Jesus.
And I
fucking
swim
Christ!
over. And I grab I grab one end. I grab the line from the Humvee, and I grab the line on the boat, and I say, go!
give me a strength check,
Like
Teddy.
Captain America.
Tie a damn knot, Teddy.
I feel like it's more like Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's Spider-Man and the.
Give
And
me a
the
strength roll minus 20 because you're in the water and you're trying to pull something that is way heavy.
Listen, man, it's time for drastic measures.
Yep.
All right, strength, you said? I'm good at strength.
Minus 20%.
Ned,
Oh my God.
I got an 11.
Yes, bitch!
Under 80.
Yes!
I want a fucking picture of that. You better send that to me right goddamn now.
I'm feeling antagonistic towards the gods right now. Yeah, fuck them up, Teddy. Fire Hoopin' Mama. Redeemed a she-you.
H.P. Lovecraft was just the poor man's Algernon. Fuck, what was the guy's name? Algernon.
Blackwood.
Blackwood.
Trevor,
Thank you, Campbell. Well done.
you get in the water and it's warm. And maybe that's what aids to it. Maybe that's what helps. Maybe you just feel like, like a swimmer does in a pool and their muscles are all warmed up. And you're like, "Ah!" and you you feel at first it doesn't give, and then suddenly it's like you can feel it dragging. Like maybe it was caught on something and now it's dragging and you're pulling it together. It's gonna take a lot of energy for you to pull that all the way to shore.
I would imagine so.
But it pulls you close enough that if you want to tie the rope, you can do that.
Yeah, right. Like it gets me close enough that I can feel the bottom.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then I do one of my crazy survival knots. Okay. All right, go. Get it, give it the gas. Go.
You hold on to the and it pulls it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, he climbs up on all fours. He climbs back up on the shore and just like flops out on his back. And you can see his chest going up and down. He's like, okay, somebody wanna take a look at that thing? I'm just gonna sit here a minute.
So we've got the throne, the underwater one. Did it come up?
It is on the shore. It is not upright, but it is on the shore.
Okay. Yeah. Close inspection. I'll walk by Teddy. Just give him 2 big pats on the chest, like.
Yeah, I'll
Way
finish
to go, Ranger.
pulling
Before
it
we go
in
any
by
further.
the rope.
Before we go any further, I need very clear details. In what order is everybody standing from closest to farthest away from the throne?
At current, like as it comes up on the shore.
Before anybody moves, before anybody does anything, where they're standing.
I would be closest to it because I just.
Teddy, you're closest to it.
Yeah, I feel like, and I promise I say this out of realism and not self-preservation. I'm probably farthest because I was in the Hummer.
Yeah.
Humvee.
I think I'm next closest to Teddy because
Hummer, I hardly gets hit by a throne.
I finished just pulling it up on shore, and then took a couple steps back.
Great.
All right, then I'm splitting the difference between Olivia and Daphne.
So Teddy, Daphne, Kaplan, Liv.
Olivia. I need to know, what is everybody's current sanity?
I hate when you ask that question.
59.
Oh,
You said
also, how do I
59.
59.
How do I
9.
recalculate my
Five
break
niner.
again?
You're gonna subtract. Oh God, what is it?
Your
Power. Subtract your power from
Subtract
your
your
current sanity.
power from your current sanity.
Okay.
51, handler.
66.
I'm 53. 53.
Olivia, you're 51.
Correct. What about it?
And
I'm still the lowest one. I know this is another one of those, like, whoever has the lowest sanity
yeah.
score.
Leave her alone. She's been driving the car all day.
It's the same thing as what happened in the autopsy. It's whoever has the lowest score does the stupid thing, and it's going to be me.
God damn it. God damn it!
As this throne comes out, is anybody not looking at the throne? Like, is anybody like averting their eyes, or is everybody seeing it come out of the water? Probably, right? Like everybody sees this thing come out of the water. Okay.
Definitely looking at it, yeah.
Yeah. You see this thing come out, and it is unlike anything recorded in human history that you have ever been taught, that any of you would ever know. The metal is a... Oh, thank you for the hydration check, Abster. The metal...
Would you say it's heavy?
The metal it's like a weird clear black.
Whoa.
It's not obsidian. Like, it doesn't look like rock. It looks like metal. But it's translucent and black. And all around it are these weird, what looks like mechanical, like tentacles, mechanical, like kind of rivulets, or like metal, like kind of things. It looks very alien in nature, but it is unmistakably a throne, unmistakably a chair. Who has below 60 sanity?
I think everybody except Daff.
All three of you.
Do you have disadvantage?
A ghost. Ghost.
Do I have
GM?
disadvantage? I have DM disadvantage.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, wait.
Damn.
What I'll do is I'll give
Sit
you
on it.
guys a bonus to this roll.
Sweet.
I will also say that it almost, there's also like crystals in it. It's like metal and these weird like translucent pink and orange crystals, and like it's so alien in nature. It doesn't look of any Native American, indigenous. Yeah, it's Atlantis.
Does it look at all affected by being submerged in water? Does it have algae, rust, anything like that?
None. There's nothing growing on it. There's nothing like that it shows that it would have any sort of like image of it being down there for centuries, quote unquote, right?
No rounded edges like sea glass.
Well,
Right.
let's see if
That
we
would be
can't
fucking
load it
cool.
up into the back of the Humvee and drive it back to HQ. Maybe Bim will know what to do with it.
You go to give it a lift, Teddy?
Don't touch it. Don't touch that.
We already got the thing to it, right? So if we all could pull it over to the car.
You could, yeah. However, Teddy, Olivia, and David, you all have this incredible
Oh no.
urge
Oh dear.
to sit on the throne.
Oh my god.
Can each of you give me a power ×5 roll, please?
I think now is the time for me to use the inspiration I got at the beginning of the night. I'm gonna do it.
I think that's
Well-
a safe bet.
I guess I should see how I roll first. No, I'm gonna say I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna roll 2 10s dice.
I succeeded, 19.
Power ×5, you said?
Yep.
Okay. No.
What?
Wait, you said you were gonna give us a bonus. for GM disadvantage.
What'd you get, Olivia?
The lower of my 2 rolls. Okay, actually, hold on a second. I was doing Call of Cthulhu rules, where Call of Cthulhu you roll the 10s die twice. In Delta Green, do we just roll twice?
No, you roll it's the same thing. It's
Same thing. Okay.
You roll
In
the
that
10s die
case-
twice, yeah.
In that case, yeah, 67 over 65.
Okay.
That's without any
Eddie?
bonuses that might be
I
awarded
got
for
a
GM
37
disadvantage.
under 80.
So,
You got 37 under 80. Wow, you have a high power. Holy shit. Okay. Okay. I was going to give you all a plus 10% to that. So that means that every one of you succeeded. So that will eliminate my my one of my DM disadvantages.
yes, you still have one.
I will say this. Did somebody do a wood fact? Oh, somebody said
Distracted
Web
with a
Thespian
wood
says
fact.
distracted with a wood fact.
Distracted with a wood fact. Wood comes from trees.
My question is, does anybody
Web Thespian redeemed a wood fact.
I have to make a wood emoji for us.
Here's to you, Web Thespian. Well done.
That's great, Web Thespian. Oh, we got a bot.
Get that
Yep.
nerd out of here.
Oh,
Get
block
that
that
outta
shit.
here.
I got it.
Get
Don't you
that
worry.
bot out of here.
I deleted it.
Whap, whap. Slender Tundra, if you would like to subscribe, we would love to have you in the chat. But
What, do I look like Elon Musk to you? I don't want no bots on my channel.
goodbye.
Slender Tundra, click which one of these pictures has a bicycle in it.
Okay, no, though, because I'm shit at that. I fail those every time.
Okay. All 3 of you feel this urge come over you, and you're like, why do I want to sit in this throne? Time is yours.
All right, do we want to try and get it up into the Humvee? Maybe Bimmel can take a look at it. That's my best idea.
Yep. Why not? I mean,
All right, give me help with this heave-ho then. Come on.
all right,
Yeah.
nobody touch it.
I was gonna say, how much can like the winch just like pull it right up onto the?
Well, the winch is in
Humvee?
the front.
Oh, it's in the front. Okay.
We would need to, unless we let some slack into the winch, like a lot of slack into the winch, spin the Humvee around, run the cable over the Humvee, and then winch it up into the back. Does the Humvee have a back? It's not a pickup truck, right? It's like a...
From a physics point of view, you do not want to put a winch wire over the hood, the canopy, and then over the back of a car if you're pulling something extremely heavy.
Yeah,
We
all
don't
right.
know how heavy it is, though.
Hey, it's not my Humvee. I
All right,
say we
let's
just...
drive in reverse then. I don't know.
Yeah, I say we just
gotta
drag
get
it.
back to HQ fast.
I say we just drag it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
We disconnect it from the. Okay. I will untie the anchor cable from the winch, tie the anchor cable to the like trailer hitch, and then we can just drive.
Great.
Melodic Maria. I will put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it.
No?
So how are you going
Doubling
to?
pass it to the next person.
So I'm sorry. Explain it to me. How are you going to get it into the Humvee?
We're not.
not.
We're
We're just
dragging it
dragging it.
along
Dragging
on
it.
the ground behind it.
And drive in reverse.
Okay. So how are you going to drag it behind you with the winch?
We're not going to use the winch.
Okay.
Yeah, unhooking that without touching the throne. We're going to unhook the winch cable from the anchor line, tie the anchor line to the trailer hitch, and drive.
Okay. So all right. Okay. Cool. So you are going to tie with rope this
Yes.
giant thing to the back of the truck, and you're going to drive.
We're gonna
Yes.
fucking try.
And I will say I didn't really discuss how I was going to resist the urge to sit on this throne.
Yes.
I think
Let's
I
revisit that. 3 of you felt a sudden urge to sit on this throne. So
I,
much so that you needed to roll a power times 5 roll to withstand it.
Oh, but
You
the
guys
power.
discuss that? Do you?
The power was us succeeding.
Yes.
I feel like I came really close. I feel like maybe I take a couple steps towards it, in like in this trance-like state.
Yeah.
It's just like the reverb makes your mind go funny, but I don't think it's a good idea to be going and sitting on no chairs we pull out of lakes, no matter how much it might make you a king.
Do we have any type of tarp or anything, or can I even rip the canopy off the Humvee?
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I don't think the Humvee is. I'm gonna say that the Humvee isn't tarped. I'm gonna say that it's a hard top. But
Okay.
It's
And
still
we don't have any type of tarps or anything on us.
Nah, I don't think so. I mean, Teddy could always make a 50-50 roll to see if he has like a small tarp in his vest.
I don't think he's good at tarping a vest.
Nah, we're just trying to drag it.
But yeah, let's
Yeah.
drive back to HQ.
Okay. As you begin to drive, the snow is coming down heavy. And as you begin to drive, you see coming over the hill Farrell's helicopter. And it's coming towards you guys.
Oh, shit!
You
The
stop, you
cavalry's
go, what would you
here!
like to do?
I bet what I would have in my, bet what I would have is a flare gun. I bet what I would have is a flare gun. Farrell, over here!
Okay, so you shoot the flare up. And we cut to Farrell in the helicopter.
We can hook it up to the Whirlybird, get it back to HQ. Farrell, right here!
You see the helicopter come cresting over, and it goes past you, but it comes around to make like a pass to come back, and it hovers above you guys. Cut to the clock on the wall in the Weather Watcher HQ. And the time reads 1:25. We see the Richter scale going wild. We see Bimmel and the other researchers are now huddled in the center of the room again. And they're all kind of like holding hands, kind of looking out the window.
All right, Farrell, can you help us get this throne hooked up to the Whirlybird? We gotta get back to HQ stat.
You see out the side of the Black Hawk 2 chalks come down, and you see coming down 2 guys in full military garb. And they hand you a headset, and they don't even ask questions. They grab you and they strap you in.
Well, okay. Well, hold on.
And on the headset, Farrell goes, "Teddy, you're gonna freeze to death. We gotta get you and the rest of them out of here now.
I couldn't
Leave whatever
agree
the hell
more,
that
Farrell,
is. We
but-
gotta go."
I couldn't agree more, Farrell, but we got this throne, okay? Could be the crux of the whole issue. We gotta get it back to the scientists.
Teddy, I like you. You're a good guy, but leave no mistake. If you don't accept me taking you now, I'm leaving you here to freeze to death. I'm not
going
risking
with
my
you,
men.
Farrell, but that thing's coming with us too. You want to fix this? You won't get your boys home before Christmas? Then God damn it, Farrell! You hook that goddamn piece of chair up to your Whirlybird and fly us back to HQ now!
Olivia's gonna try to snatch the headset from Teddy, because that's what's talking to Farrell, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Farrell, we have a really important piece of evidence that we're going to try to take back to HQ. If it's too heavy I'm going to tie it up to one of these lines. If it's too heavy for the chopper, I'm going to tie a slip knot so we can just let it go.
You hear hesitation on the line.
What?
Hesitation on the line, he said. You hear. I
You
hear
hear
him.
hesitation
I hear
on the line.
Farrell.
Uh-huh.
I hear what sounds like Jeff Daniels breathing really hard.
Jeff Bridges. Jeff Bridges.
What did I say, Daniels? Fuck, I always get them confused.
Listen, Jeff Daniels would be great in this role as well, but
True.
Jack Daniels.
Jack Daniels.
Daniel Craig.
Really hard.
Don't mind if I do. Elijah Craig.
Jack Daniels, Bridgeton Jeffries.
Elijah Wood.
Woody Harrelson.
We'll
Now
keep
you're just naming people.
We're just bouncing back and forth between alcohol and celebrities.
The over the line you hear, Olivia, you're asking me to risk my men's lives. I can't do it. We can always come back in the morning. I need to get you guys out of here now. I'm not hooking that thing up to the helicopter. It might pull us all down with it.
It's a slip knot. If it tries to pull too hard, I pull a cable and it lets loose.
As you're saying that to him, suddenly, the snow stops. Olivia, I don't know what you're waiting for, but haul ass!
Everybody get on the chopper. She hands the headset back to Teddy. I'm taking the Humvee.
I'm going with you.
All right, get in. Let's go now.
All right.
She's
I'm
just
not gonna go with everybody in the Humvee. Let's go.
Fuck 'em. Let's
get
go.
a wiggle on it. Meet you back there, Farrell.
Yeah. Olivia screams into the headset mic. Farrell, back to HQ now. We'll meet you there.
Yeah. Sticking with the squad. No man left behind.
David, Olivia, and Teddy. As you say that, whoever has the headset hears, fucking Godspeed, you guys. And you hear the connection cut off. The two guys strap into the chalk and the helicopter with them holding onto the footholds as it goes away. They don't even pull them back up.
Okay.
Come on, let's go. We wasted
Everybody in
enough
the
time.
car now. Who's got the highest drive score?
The three of
Oh,
you,
boy.
please give me another power times 5 roll
Where's Daphne?
with a plus 10%
Okay.
as the
Am
urge.
I still spared of this because it's above 60? Okay, I got you.
Power times 5. Okay.
The sudden urge to sit on the throne
Oh,
returns.
Oh, gee, okay. Whoa, I got a 37 again. That's so weird. I keep getting the same number twice in a row tonight.
That's weird.
That's so weird. Yeah, I make it.
Oh, Liv.
You want to know what my power times 5 is?
What, Liv?
65.
Times 5, Liv.
What'd you roll?
65. You want to know what I rolled?
What'd
What?
you roll?
66.
No!
I got an 87 over 70. But K was a 66. That's a crit fail.
It was a crit fail.
Wait. You said plus 10. 76.
Pass.
With a plus 10, I would pass.
Why'd you say plus 10 on this one? Last time
That's
it
my
was because
second
you had
DM
to-
disadvantage.
So now he's at 0.
Oh wait, the power one you're meant to be over. You want to be over.
No. Well, the bonus increases your score, so that would make my roll under.
Score, I see.
Yeah, so that would no longer be a crit fail. It would just be a regular roll
I
success.
see.
Wait, no, it would be a crit. It would be a crit success
It would
actually.
be a crit success now.
Great, then let's go.
Wait a minute,
Let's get a wiggle on it.
wait a minute.
Well, that's why I'm saying. That's why I said before. I don't want to blow all these GM disadvantages because if some fucking motherfucker comes out of the lake, I want Ned to fail at it killing us.
What I
Yeah.
will say is,
So let me be
It's
transparent.
Ned's call.
Let me be transparent through this. In Delta Green, the DM doesn't make very many rolls. The only thing that I make rolls for are the characters that I play and the big bads when they attack to hit.
Yes.
Most of what I'm rolling behind the screen is shit that you guys have done that is throwing me completely off of track. which is what I do. I roll. I'm like, oh my god! Are we gonna go with this, or is there something that's gonna come in the way? What's gonna happen?
How do you want it? What you want to do?
Which
I
I
also failed
Ultimately,
still.
it all comes down to you.
What I will say is this.
A crit fail would be really interesting, and I should roll with it.
No. I gave you the plus
Yes.
10, and you got a critical success now.
Okay.
Because with the plus 10, your threshold is 75.
75, yeah.
And you got a 66
Correct.
under 75. David still failed. That's what happened. David, you feel the sudden urge to sit on this throne, and you begin to head toward the throne. Time is yours.
Kaplan, where are you going? You
David
have to get in the
Kaplan.
car now.
Don't make me shoot you.
Sit on the fucking throne, I guess. I don't know.
David, no, hell, I jump, I tackle him.
Push him out of the way. You tackle him.
Tackle him to the ground. I tackle him into the back, like the truck bed of the Humvee or whatever, and I say, Olivia, step on it!
Okay, as I'm watching this happen, yeah, okay. If he puts up too much of a fight, give him one of these. As I like scramble through my bag, and I pull out a Valium, and I hand it to Teddy.
Okay, yeah, I grab it. But I just smack David on the side of the head. I'm like, hey, it's gonna be okay, all right?
No, I lied. Not a Valium. I give him a Soma, which is a muscle relaxer.
Oh my god.
Great. Give me a power times 5 roll not to take one yourself.
I'm not addicted to those. I'm addicted to Adderall. Oh, I will give you one for Adderall.
I think you're addicted to opiates. I think that's what you like to take.
No, we said.
Yeah, you are
amphetamines.
addicted to Adderall.
Amphetamines.
Yes.
I'm addicted to amphetamines. Yes, which, just to correct a past thing, is separate from methylphenidate, because methylphenidate is what I take for my attention deficit.
Yes.
Amphetamines are different. So I'm going to roll power times 5 to resist the urge to take an amphetamine, because I have Adderall in my bag too. Fail.
I'm gonna kill everybody in this fucking Hummer.
Okay, so I hand the, okay, so yeah, here's how it's playing out in my head. I say, okay, I'm gonna step on it, I'm gonna drive. Teddy, if he puts up too much of a fight, give him one of these. And I hand him a Soma, which is a Carisoprodol, which is a muscle relaxer. And then as I'm holding this pill in my hand, something is going in the back of my head like, ooh, I could really go for some Adderall right now. And so like I hand that to him, and then as I'm going back to the driver's side of the car, I'm like fumbling in my bag for my Addies.
Yeah, and you take 2.
Cool.
Yeah. So you take a minus 20 to your rolls.
Fuck.
From here on out.
Oh
Great.
my god.
Because you are under the influence.
Awesome.
Okay. Y'all are going to try to drive back.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. You start driving, and attached to the back of your Humvee is this throne banging around as you guys are driving down these rickety-ass fucking roads heading back to the Weather Watcher HQ.
I put my hand on the back of Olivia's seat in the driver's seat, and I turn around and I look at the fucking throne bouncing, and I turn and I yell back behind us, "Come get it, motherfucker!"
And the throne, as it's bouncing around, is unfazed. It doesn't dent, it doesn't scratch, it doesn't break, nothing happens. In fact, everything it hits takes 10 times more damage than it does. As it's bouncing and it hits like a tree trunk, the tree splits in half. As it's bouncing back the other way and it hits like a rock, it takes a chunk out of the rock. And this thing is bouncing and bouncing. And that's when we cut back to the clock in Weather Watcher HQ. And the time reads 1:43 a.m. Incursion point 2. Suddenly, every one of you feels warm. You start to feel rather hot. One might even say you start to sweat. As around you, what feels like energy is being pulled from you. It feels like you're like something sapping you of something. But it also looks like it's coming from all directions as well.
Quick, everybody hold hands. This worked last night. I don't know why. Grab my hand as she's like one hand on the steering wheel, right hand back, reaching over the center console.
Olivia, give me a drive roll. The other three of you, you took a hand off the wheel and you're under the influence. Give me a drive roll.
And I'm taking -20 to all my rolls.
Yep.
My drive score is a 20.
I guess a plus 20, right?
Wait, yeah, what is it? Negative 20 to all my rolls?
You take -20 because you're addicted to the drug.
My drive score.
This is your.
My drive score is 20.
Okay. Because you can't roll if it's nothing. Give me that 20 again.
Give you a roll.
Give me the roll, but you're gonna do it with disadvantage. Because you have to make the roll, right? So we're not gonna say that you automatically fail. We're gonna give you the chance to do it, but you're at disadvantage with just the 20%.
No, I'm not using this die. This die betrayed me earlier. I'm gonna use this one. Okay, here we go. Actually, this one betrayed me earlier too. I'm gonna roll this one. Okay.
Actually, I feel betrayed. I'm not gonna roll.
Actually, all my dice betrayed me. I'm just not gonna roll. I'm just gonna generate a random number in my head. 10.
11. 11.
11. There we go.
No. 84 or 94.
Oh no.
This is so bad, guys. This is so bad. Oh my god. You know that joke about the guy who's on the roof in the flood? And he's going, God, give me a sign. And the boat comes by. And he goes, No, God's going to take care of me, right?
And then,
he goes, Give me a sign, right? And the helicopter comes by. The helicopter comes by.
God also told us we have a mission to end.
God also gave us a
TTRPG
to play.
Also, God is not as old as eldritch beings, all right? This God is a pussy compared to what we're dealing with.
Yeah. We could have just left it. Why are we doing this? Why are we trying to rush to get this all done tonight? Let's get it back to HQ.
Well, we're trying, but I'm about to crash this Humvee, so good luck to all of us.
Olivia, because of your failed roll, you take your hand off the wheel and you look back to hold people's hands. And you guys are driving so fast. You're driving 60 miles an hour trying to get this thing back while this incursion is happening. And this is all happening at the same time. Daphne, Teddy, and David, will you please give me an alertness roll? As Olivia, as you turn to hold hands and you grab one of their hands.
52 under 56.
Okay.
98.
Okay.
Alertness, 43 under 71.
Okay. And then I need everybody to give me a 50-50 roll. 51 and higher, you're wearing your seatbelt.
Certainly
51
I'm
and
not
higher.
wearing a seatbelt because I've tackled David to the back to stop him from touching the throne. So certainly
That's
I'm
true.
not.
That's true.
56.
Okay.
Click it or
Go
tick
crash
it.
the cars all over again.
Just recovered enough to touch everyone's hand and then die.
Yeah, I also rolled under.
We'll be right back. No, I'm kidding. As you take your hand off and you look to the side, you grab Teddy's other hand while he's got his hand around David and he's holding his hand. And the heat starts to subside a little bit. It doesn't feel as intense. And as you look back forward, your front left tire is just going off the road. And it's a little bit of an embankment. And you pull at the last second and the front wheel goes, but the back left tire catches and you fishtail out. Daphne, Teddy, as you're driving, and this starts to happen, you look to your left and you look to your right, and through the trees and through the snow, you can see deer and an odd turkey, and like you see like a coyote.
I pull out the crossbow, nail one of the deer. Everybody get inside the deer! I cut its stomach open. I pull out its innards. Everybody get in!
I thought it smelled bad. On
On the outside.
God.
Clip that, please. Please clip that. And all of these animals are standing, and at first you're like, that's weird, we have an audience. And then you notice their eyes.
Oh dear.
Pitch blue.
Oh dear.
No irises, no pupils, just blue. And in that split second before the crash, you see that, like, it's not like moving, like it's alive. It's just standing there. And then we hear the sound, the unmistakable sound of crunching metal as your car crashes into that ravine and against a rock. Can everybody please roll me a D6? The people that were not wearing a seatbelt.
One.
The people that-
5.
who do you? So wait, the people who were wearing a seatbelt roll a d6, and the people who weren't roll something else.
No.
The people who weren't.
The
roll
people
a
who
D6.
weren't rolling a seatbelt roll a D6.
Just right back in my little dice bag here.
Daphne, maybe it's something about your fight or flight kicks in, but at the last second you see the car going off the road, and you grab that little, handle that's on the Humvee, like right underneath the dashboard. You grab that, and you put a foot up where the airbag should be, and you're like, ah! And as you hit, your head goes forward, but you don't go flying. You're like holding in, and you're in place. You take 1 point of damage. Teddy, David, as you guys hit, both of you fly out of the Humvee,
Oh my god. Oh my god.
and you fly at 65 miles an hour.
Oh my god.
You're both going to take 5 points of damage as both of you fly out and hit terrain and fall about in the snow.
Tuck and roll. I'm not here.
Well, that didn't feel good.
What is both of your HP's max, and what are you at now?
Max is 16. I'm at 10.
My
Okay.
max is 12, and I'm at 11. So
So you're at 12. Your
no,
max
no.
is 12. You were at 11, and you took 5 more.
So now I'm at 6. Yep.
Give me a con times 5 roll, please.
Oh god. Oh, my dice have failed me.
Take care of yourselves out there.
Okay. I'll pass. 46 under 65.
Okay. You are still conscious.
Oh, thank
You don't pass out from blood loss or from any damage. Hydration check.
Thank you.
Everybody hanging in there, guys. I know this
Get
is intense.
intense. Take care of yourselves out there. If you need to step away, do so. This will be on YouTube in a week.
As the swirling energies begin to really take effect, Daphne and Olivia, you were both still in the front seat of the car. What do you do? It's hot.
Yeah.
It feels hot.
We're still wearing our suits, though, right? Okay.
Okay. So we have just crashed, and the boys are out.
Yeah. And what we're going to say now is we're going to go second by second here. So we're going to go into like initiative kind of. We're going to go into initiative. We will start the initiative. I'm going to lay it out in the order that it'll go. We're going to do Olivia because she was wearing her seatbelt. We will then do Daphne. We will then go to Teddy, and then we will go to David. That's how the initiative of motions will go. So, Olivia, the crash happens. It's about 5 seconds, and then you kind of hazily open your eyes. What do you do?
Survival mode. I'm just looking around, look and see if everyone is still in the car. First things first. Yeah.
The only person that you see in the car is Daphne.
Okay. I'll just she's right here, so I'll just check on her first.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Oh, fuck. All right. What the fuck?
God, does fucking nobody wear their seatbelts? God! As she like sees in the back that they're not there, and she's feeling hot, so she's like, "If you're feeling hot, I am too. It's just the radiation. Keep your suit on." She'll open the door and try to find Kaplan and Teddy.
You go for Kaplan. I'll go for Teddy.
I'm gonna go for whoever I see first.
Yeah.
And she's
all right.
Great.
Yeah. So she'll open the door and head out.
Okay. 5 points of damage. Jesus. 5 points of damage. Teddy.
Half health.
Teddy, your max health is what?
16.
And you're at what now? 11?
10.
I'm sorry. You cut out, Trevor. You said 11?
10.
You're at
He's
10.
at 10 now.
What do you think, man? What do you think 5 damage from a car accident for you looks like? I don't want to like in this sort of situation. I don't want to put any more handicaps on anybody than you guys are already at now. So like, did you break something? Do you feel like you're bleeding? Like what does it look like for Teddy when he comes to?
I don't know. You tell me, handler.
Okay. You come to and you look down at your arm, and it is broken.
Shit, that didn't feel good. Ah.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I see either Daphne or Olivia?
You do see, like, when you come to and you kind of look around, like you see one of them, whoever's coming to you first, and you see that you're thrown. Epic Fall gave you a shield.
Oh,
that's smart.
Kaziwazi says, "Pop that back into place like a G.I. Joe."
No.
Only it was just dislocated.
I feel like as he's looking up, he sees me running like at a dead sprint with my gun out, pointed at like the darkness around us. Teddy!
Well, it's not going great, is it, Daphne?
Come on!
All right, can the car still drive?
We'll find out when we get there.
All right, let's get that. Oh, God.
To give you an
dang.
idea of being thrown from a vehicle at about 65 miles an hour, you're like 20 yards away from the car. Like it threw you. Especially because you guys were in the back bed of this Humvee. You guys flew out.
Uh-huh.
David. You're at 6 health
Uh-huh.
Jesus.
out of 12.
Uh-huh. To be fair, I've been through some shit. So even though I'm real fucked up, I've been fucked up before.
You are not. You come to and you're not. You come to and you're like. Okay, and you stand up and you're good, and as you start to turn to walk, your ribs, your entire area in here, you feel like a knife go through you. And as a military man who's been in the field, you know you have several broken ribs. And you know that you may be bleeding internally. And that in addition to where the shitstorm that you're in now, you need medical attention in the next 24 hours. Like you're gonna need to R&R soon because this is some serious damage you've taken.
All right, no problem. I gotta deal with this other shit first anyway.
You're like,
I'm dying the
I'm
next.
fucking bleeding
I'm
internally.
dying the next hour. I don't really care about the next.
At least the
24
world's
right
not
now.
ending, right? Yeah.
But yeah, so that's like a nice fun fact to tuck in the back of my mind. And then
Something to look forward to.
Yeah, sweet. Always want to look forward to something. And then I'll just start looking for the crew, kind of like survival mode, like carry on.
Yeah. Yeah. Who reaches David first?
I feel like I should roll for it
Yeah.
with my -20, but I'm very search or alertness.
Give me both of you give me a search. I
Okay.
mean, Olivia found. We're running on borrowed time here. We'll say that Daphne found Teddy.
So
and
I'll
you
find David.
David.
Okay, I'll find David then. Oh boy. Okay, you all right there, soldier?
Yeah, good enough. What are we looking at right now?
We're looking like we're about. Olivia estimates how far we are from Weather Watcher HQ. How well does she do?
Bimmel could see us from Weather Watcher.
We had to like go around the lake, kinda, like a mile, half a mile. What are we looking at?
Yeah. Well. Man, let's go to the map.
Yeah. Well, we're looking like we're about X amount of 0.x miles from Weather Watcher HQ, and weather's starting to get bad. So
Olivia!
Hey, I'm here. I found Kaplan.
I got Booker.
Can the
Kaplan,
car
can you
still go?
Can you walk?
Yeah, enough.
Okay.
Come on.
All right, let's get back to the
Olivia, you can see that he's bleeding through his shirt.
Oh boy. Okay. Yep. Let's get you back somewhere where we can get that patched up.
Okay.
Creme de la M. I don't have time to call my wife. I'm bleeding internally.
No more excuses.
And yeah, he'll just
Guys-
he's got his hand over the ribs and he'll just truck along.
Because Teddy can walk, I get back to the Humvee faster, and I'm gonna get in the driver's seat.
Right. Give me a drive roll to see if the engine turns over. If anybody wants to give Campbell advantage,
I have it.
now is the time.
She's got
I
it
have it
already.
already.
She's got it. Okay.
Oh, you do? Good. Good.
Oh no. I'm gonna use it.
Do the right thing.
God.
Do the right thing.
God!
I got it. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, that's a 50 under 52.
The Steve Carell meme. God, no! God, no!
Oh, God,
No.
no.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
I got it. Let's go. You got, are you all right?
All right.
Yeah. Teddy, get in the passenger seat, and I'll sort of like help.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah,
jeez.
yeah.
I'll sort of like help Kaplan. I'll sort of hoist him in.
Yep, I take off.
As you start driving, I'm going to say you're about half a mile away. Over the course of you getting back, there are no other roadblocks or anything that gets in the way. And because you're driving now, Olivia, and you're not hindered. Daphne, because you're driving now and you're not hindered by any sort of substance. You make it back. However, as you are driving, while you guys are on the way, you feel yourselves getting hotter and hotter and hotter. And
I'll reach
hotter.
over and I'll just put a hand on Kaplan sitting there in the back seat with me, and I'll just reach up and put my other hand on Daphne's shoulder.
Yeah.
Great.
Eyes on the
reach
road,
over.
Daph. Don't make my mistakes.
Yep. I reach without looking away. I reach over, and just as Teddy grabs my hand,
10 and 2, Daphne. Teddy, put your hand on her shoulder.
For a second, I get Teddy's hand, and I'm just transported for a moment. I'm holding Warren's hand, and no fucking way. Like no weather, no nothing, and I'm driving home.
Mm-hmm.
I think, yeah, Teddy looks over at Daff as we're bumping in the cart, and he's like holding his arm, and he looks over and he just goes, "Home for Christmas, right, Daff?"
Yeah.
Oh my God. As you guys are driving, and you put your hands on each other, you feel the energy share between you all. The heat is still climbing. Everybody takes 1 point of damage as heat exhaustion starts to creep up on you.
Woo!
Ooh, it's hot.
You-
I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
David,
Oh,
you look back, and maybe it's the fact that you're like fucking 5 hit points, like on the edge of death. Maybe it's the fact that you were just thrown and your head was jostled, or maybe it's the break in your sanity. But you can see the energy. You can see almost waves, almost like heat waves, like solar flares. You can see energy coming from everybody and going right to the throne.
And so I think he in that state of being that fucked up, it's just he's like, throne. It's the throne. It's pulling our energy. The throne. And that's just all he keeps saying, I think.
Yo, that's great. That's
Yeah.
great. That's
Yeah.
great. That's great.
Olivia, you hear that? You're in the back with him.
Yeah. I think I will just with my hand still on everyone. I'll look back through the back of the truck and the throne. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. I think as she's running through everything, she's been thinking radiation, concentration of energy in a certain place instead of everywhere else. She's looks back at the throne and just stares at it for a second. I think you're right, Kaplan.
You guys are a quarter of a mile away now.
come on.
The heat is not subsiding. You look at the car radio, and it's on the fritz, the waves, the energy, whatever's going on is completely frying things, is completely making things go wonky. If this thing wasn't a primarily mechanical machine, it probably would have cut out by now. Newer 1998 cars with more reliant computers would have been fried.
American engineer.
This is what's drawing the energy.
Everybody takes 1 more point of damage.
Fuck. Dude.
Okay, guys, we got to get further away from this thing. This is what's sucking up all the energy. This is what's the source of the radiation. This is what is hot. Everything else is cold. This is what is hot.
What do you do?
All right,
all
we
of the-
got it close enough. Just cut it. Let's get
Yes.
back.
Cut it. All of the thermal energy in this entire radius is focused on this one chair. If we get a little further away from it, but not so far that we're cold, we're gonna be a lot more comfortable for it.
Cut it.
And I do. Teddy reaches back and puts 1 foot up on the the crank of the thing and just
All right. You
we
cut
got
it.
it close enough. Get us back.
And the chair flies as you guys go forward. Blackout. We open up on the Weather Watcher HQ. we do like a hard cut to the clock, and it says 2:05 a.m. And we just see David on one of the beds, Bimmel, and the other doctor, who I haven't named, the German one. He's,
German guy. German guy.
Von
he's-
Richten.
and he's
his
just
name is
going,
Hans Germankite.
and he's working on you, David, and he goes, Schnitzel, this is ridiculous. How did you get such a wound like this?
Hans Schnitzel. Dr. Hans Schnitzel.
Da, Schnitzel, it's time to splitzel. And he's like patching you back up. And as you, I imagine, like maybe I don't know, what's it like for you, dude? Did you take any like morphine or anything? They offered it to you. They had it. They offered it, but did you take it? Or? Because you're at what, 4 hit points now?
Yeah, only if they had local. I wouldn't take like anything else.
Yeah, so they give you like a we'll say that like around the wound they gave you like lidocaine. They like injected the areas with like some sort of some sort of numbing agent. And started to do some patchwork on you.
Yeah, and I'm sure he feels a good bit of it still, but being that fucked up, and being used to having a pretty high pain tolerance, he almost is just like sleeping through it.
Yeah. Teddy, we cut to you. And Farrell.
Teddy, as someone is stitching up or splinting your arm, they bend it in a really uncomfortable way. Give us a she-you for Theater Cat.
Where'd you get your degree? Playing Don't Wake Daddy?
Clip that. That's incredible. That's fucking incredible.
Ow!
And then we, as we see that, it's a moving frame. So he says all that, and we move over, and it's Farrell being like, "Oh, suck it up, you pansy," and he's like rapping.
It's pretty
He's
good,
like
Farrah.
rapping
See, I
the
told
phone.
you we'd make it back.
I don't know how you did it, Teddy. You almost died out there, you know that, right?
Yeah, well, I get a lot of things done by almost dying.
I like you, kid.
I like you too, Farrah.
I might
Thanks
have
for
a
bringing the
position
Whirlwind
open
out.
for you if you need it.
What's that?
I said I might have a position open for you if we make it through all this shit.
As a science teacher, just like Bimmel?
As a helicopter paramedic. God damn it, Teddy.
Oh, that's good too!
Olivia, we see you, cigarette in hand. What are you doing?
Olivia or Daphne?
Oh, I'm sorry, Daphne. Daphne, we see you, cigarette in hand. A big old shiner on your forehead from where you hit the dashboard. Maybe like a little black eye kind of forming a little bit, you know, just enough.
Mhm.
Where are you?
I think I want to stay with everybody.
Yeah.
I think if everybody is getting patched up, let's say that I already have just a little bandage, like with the piece of tape over it,
Yeah.
and I'm smoking in the
In the building.
in the hospital wing. I'm walking around pacing, watching everybody get fixed up and smoking.
Yeah. Olivia.
Olivia is also pacing. And then she excuses herself briefly. Goes to the bathroom and flushes her amphetamines.
Nice. Good for you.
Oh, man.
Good for you, Boo. We're all really proud of you.
It's gonna be rough.
Next episode is gonna suck.
The next 24 hours are gonna be rough.
Boy.
Cold turkey.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
I get it
man.
though. I get it though. Like after
Listen, that is
that's great.
an
Yeah.
awesome character choice.
Oh, but it is hard. It's hard to do it that way.
Yeah,
but I think
it's
she like
great
I think
choice,
she's telling herself like usually she has had enough self-control and enough soundness of mind to reap the benefits without having to suffer too many of the consequences. But the script was just flipped. And she's like, if I'm gonna survive the next 48 hours, these are not gonna help me.
Right. Yeah.
It's gonna be hard, but I'm gonna survive.
Yeah.
Or I can think it's gonna be easy and I can actually be hurting myself.
Yeah. So we will pass that bridge when we cross it of what happens if you get 2 points or more sanity damage and you don't have your choice of drug. But yeah, so we see this image of her dumping out her amphetamine bottle in the toilet and just the flush. Time is yours. What do you guys want to do?
Olivia comes back to the group, presumably comes back to Daphne, looking at sort of overseeing Teddy and Kaplan being patched up.
I'm going to stop you for a second, but we're at time. We're at 3 hours, but I think
let's wrap up.
I think we're gonna go a little long tonight.
Let's just wrap up.
Yeah, we'll wrap up. We'll go a little bit. What do you think, chat? Should we go a little bit long? Just a little long?
Should we give this
feeling it?
episode a little bit of closure?
Come on.
Wrap us up, Daddy.
Yeah. So she'll walk up to Daphne and just like her muscles tense. Just be like, hey, can I bum one of those?
Oh yeah. I'll light her up.
I don't know why that did it for me, but Campbell's face being like, oh yeah. Have a smoke, soldier. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
You're
know
right.
what it is about. Oh, I'm gonna need a cold shower because Kay with the hair on the side and the cigarette.
I know.
Oh, he needs one right now.
He left. He's
He
in
needs
the
one.
shower.
He needs one currently. What's that? Do I hear running water in the next room over?
I'm grabbing a beer. One of the primetime television. That's what it is. All right, ladies, please continue.
You're right.
You know what? No. But I think if I were, we'd have bigger problems.
You just said a mouthful there, sister.
Yeah. How you doing?
I want that on a shirt.
I can't believe we're still standing.
Yeah. Well, hey, I mean, now's the time to get some rest if we can, because we still have a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
Daphne, give me a human roll on Olivia. David, you're stable. Take 1 point back. One hit point back. Teddy, take 1 hit point back.
Hell yeah.
Daphne, take 1 hit point back. And Kay, if you're down a hit point, take 1 hit point back.
Oof. I
5
was so
out
low.
of 12.
There you go.
Ooh, I started low. I rolled a 53 under my 64. Human.
She's high.
She's high.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, her pupils are dilated.
Uppers.
You wanna go lay down? Why don't we go to the bunks?
Give me a few minutes. I think I just need to walk it off. Just
I'll
wired, you know?
I'll walk with you. Kaplan, how you doing?
Another day in paradise, staff.
All right, you want me to just stick a cigarette in your mouth? What you need?
Oh, that'd be great.
Not
right.
Daphne the Marlboro woman.
Yeah.
I go stick a fucking cigarette in Kaplan's mouth and light it up as I walk over, and then I walk over. How you doing, Booker?
Don't you know that's bad for you? I mean, he was internally bleeding.
It's all bad for us.
Just give me a schnitzel next. I'm ready to go.
Beg your pardon, young man. You rest, please.
I feel pretty good. I want to go talk to Bimmel. Tell her.
Yeah, I want to talk to Bimmel too. I mean, are you ready to go? You want to go for a walk, or you need to lay down?
No, Teddy Booker's always ready for action.
Okay, all right.
I'm good. I'm fine. I'm good.
Oh shit!
All right, I'm gonna. While you go talk to Bimmel, let me know what you find out. I'm gonna take a walk with Palapane.
Okay, have a good one. Take it easy, and hey, go work out there today.
Hey, we did it again.
We pull off miracles. That's why Portman keeps putting us together.
Who'd have thunk? All right, and I'm gonna go walking with Olivia.
Great.
To our bunk.
Great. Teddy. Give me a search roll.
Yes, play out Teddy and Bimmel first, because I have to pee. I'm going to keep my headphones on, so don't say anything bad about me.
28 under. What did you say, search?
Yeah.
28 under 64.
As you look out the window, as you're like kind of looking around, just kind of hanging out, and maybe you're over by the board. Maybe you're like kind of taking in some of the information and trying to make, you know, like maybe you're reading some of the newspaper articles because you can understand that. Maybe you don't get all the, you know, Richter scale stuff, but you can read what people are saying and what the, you know, what the articles are. And you get the sense that somebody's watching you. When you look to your right, and out the window is just a deer. Blue eyes, just staring at you.
Oh dear.
Did you just say, oh dear?
Oh.
Chat, take a D4 of sanity damage for that one right there.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
She It has those blue eyes.
It's just standing there, just looking at you.
Is it still nighttime? Or is this the morning now?
2 a.m. It's like 2:05 a.m. So it's dark out still, but it's technically morning.
All right, I'll go over to the window and I start banging at it. Like, yeah, get out of here!
Doesn't move.
You want something from us, then you come and take it. We got your chair now.
Teddy. It's Dear Blitzen.
Teddy.
I've come for the fucking
Seems like
chair.
you need help with the mission.
That's my throne.
That's my
Flicks
throne.
the cigarette.
That's Santa's throne.
That's my throne. Teddy, in a bizarre change of events, as you yell at it, as you bang the glass and you yell at it, it headbutts
Oh no.
the glass.
This is some Ring 2 shit.
And it looks at you with those blue, cold eyes. And it headbutts the glass again. And you can see the glass cracking. And then it headbutts it again, and the glass is like embedded in its head. And it's like bleeding. and its mouth is like kind of open, and it breaks through the glass. Give me a sanity roll.
Oh, Jesus.
on.
Come on!
I told you I'd escape from New York.
I told you I'd get the fuck out of there.
19 under 59.
There we go.
1 point of sanity damage. As you realize, this deer was once dead. Cut to
No.
Olivia
No.
and Daphne.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to sleep. Are you gonna be able to sleep? I've got too much running through my mind.
No, I'm not gonna fucking be able to sleep.
What the hell are we gonna do with that chair?
I don't know. I want to be done. I want to be done with this.
I think we're past that point. We're in this now. I'm starting to get the impression that in Delta Green, if you leave, it's either from a boardroom or in a body bag.
As she says that, I just go striding out of the room. And I want to find Harris.
As you're moving out of the room to head to find Harris, you hear the shatter of glass.
What the fuck was that?
Oh, hell, you! There's a deer trying to break through the window.
I look right back. I was headed out. I look right back at Olivia, and I think we just take off running.
Yeah.
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 As you
I can't fire my crossbow. My arm's broke.
As you head back into the room with Teddy, you just see Teddy like on the floor, like kind of like scooting back from the window.
What?
He's trying
And
to
you see
load
a
his
deer.
crossbow. He's trying to load his crossbow with an arrow in his teeth, like oh shoot, no.
And as you see through that thin window, Daphne, that you guys were able to see the lake from. Bimmel was able to see the lake from. You see a 12-point buck trying to get through. It's got its front legs through, and its head is through, and it has bright blue eyes, and it looks like it's decayed in certain parts, and it is coming at you. Whoever sees this, give me a sanity roll. Aside from David, you're asleep.
Oh, I'm sleeping right now.
Dude, you're doped up in the other room.
Whoa,
You're like,
I only wanted local. Okay, I'm still awake.
yeah. So
You did say local.
You have local anesthesia. You're awake, but you're heavily wounded. If you think you get up because you hear the glass break,
Of course
Hey,
he does.
motherfucker! I'll rub some dirt in it, and I'll be all right. All right.
all right, you get up.
I passed
I'll
my
load a clip in this motherfucker.
I passed my sanity check. I'm gonna pull out my pistol and shoot at it.
I
Okay,
failed.
great. Okay.
I failed as well.
Okay. Oh my
I
God.
passed. 48 under 53. Suck it,
Yeah.
dear.
Suck it, Blitzen. Olivia,
You're going back
David,
to New York,
you take-
motherfucker.
0 sanity damage. Daphne, Teddy, give me a D4 roll, please.
I got 2.
Teddy, you take 2 points of sanity damage.
3.
Daphne, you take 3 points of sanity damage.
Ugh.
Who drew their gun?
Me.
I mean, I would.
Yours
I would
truly,
certainly
too.
try.
Great. Quick initiative. Olivia, you'll go first. Dexterity rolls, please. I think David's next. I think David has a pretty high dex, right?
Yeah, my dex times 5 is 75.
plus
I'm
30 because your gun is
65.
drawn. So you go first.
Yeah.
David?
I'm 65.
Great. Then you'll go second.
We're running a little long out there in the chat because it's our penultimate episode.
Oh,
Yes.
Do what you need to do. Take a break if you need to. Also, the VODs of these are up early on the Patreon if you're a subscriber.
Yeah. We'll say Teddy, you're next because you were canonically on the floor trying to load the crossbow, and then Daphne will say that you go there last if that's okay.
Mhm.
Olivia, what do you do?
I shoot at it with my gun.
With
My
my
human
human
gun.
gun.
My human gun. Give me a firearms check.
Cool. Now, does this? Do I? It's I can either. I have a light pistol. So is it one shot, or do I have the option of like doing a full auto? Is that a thing in Delta
You
Green?
do not have a full auto option
Okay.
because it's a semi-automatic pistol. You can call your shot. You can take
Gotcha.
a minus 20 and call the shot,
Okay.
or you
Nah,
can
I'll-
just shoot at it.
I'm gonna shoot at it. Yeah, I feel like I got a sort of small target here. Firearms is the thing I'm looking at. Yes. Okay, I've got a good score in this. Here we go.
I'm listening.
Yeah. That's a 13 under 82.
Great, you hit. Roll damage.
All right, that's gonna be D8. Which, oh my god, I only got D100s out of my bag. Hold on. A D8, and it's just straight D8, no adding my whatever
If you
to
have
it or
a damage
anything.
bonus, you would add your damage bonus to it.
Oh, I don't know if I do. All right, let's assume I don't for now. I'll look into that in a moment. That's gonna be 6 points of damage.
Great, you fire off this small arms pistol, and the bullet goes right into the chest of this deer as it's trying to come through the window. Is that all?
Is there anyone in our group who does not have a gun drawn?
I don't have a gun.
You do not, but you're also like kind of are you immobilized? Is like I'm
He's
just
loading a crossbow on the ground.
I'm trying to load a crossbow one-handed.
Yeah. Teddy, get back!
Oh, I'm backing up. Oh, don't you worry about me.
Yeah. She'll shout that at him and just like brace herself for take another shot.
David?
Yeah, I'm gonna rip a shot. I rolled 24 under my 80 and 4 points of damage.
Great. You hit it again in the chest, and it reels back a little bit, but it is still moving, trying to come through the window. It is the deer's turn.
I'm ready to just keep shooting at this thing. But yeah.
The deer fully gets in to the room and is going to attempt to bite one of the researchers that's scrambling trying to get away. So they're like because we're all kind of like milling about and doing whatever, and there's like the researchers are seeing it and they're also freaking out. They also rolled sanity checks that I will not tell you if they passed or failed yet, but one of them is like kind of in shock as this deer is coming toward it, and rather than like run it through like a normal deer would, the deer is like and like goes to like bite this researcher.
Cool.
Cool.
The deer goes to bite this researcher.
Yeah, I mean, this cannon fodder. I mean, researcher.
I
This
mean, human man.
This human popsicle human man.
I mean, character with a backstory and a name. Definitely a name.
Well, I could make it the
John
German guy.
Researcher.
I could
Not
make it the
guy.
German
not
guy.
Hans.
Not German
Hans?
guy.
We don't want to make it Hans.
Don't you
What was it?
dare.
What did we say? His
Don't
name?
you dare,
Mueller?
man.
Hans Mueller.
Hans Mueller.
Hans Mueller.
Oh, Schnitzel! As the deer comes crawling out on him.
to Splitzel.
Yeah.
I'm just
You gotta-
Splitzel.
He splitzeled
He
way too
splitzeled,
quick
yeah.
for that deer.
Yeah, he splits it in half. No, so the deer does bite him and does only 1 point of damage as he bites, and the guy's like like with his arm up like it's bit. And he's like, oh my god!
My beer!
My beer!
He is
And
German.
he
after all.
bites him. Yeah, hold on. I'll be right back.
What?
Ach, no! My Pilsner.
Oh no, party
My
foul.
Oh no, I dropped my German Pilsner. And in my country, we just call it Pilsner.
We just called it Pilsner. So he gets bit and he's like, ah! And the deer is just standing there and is just like, Teddy, it's your turn.
Shoot the researcher, Teddy.
Are you gonna? Can I fire my crossbow with a broken arm? Or yeah, okay, yeah.
Let's say you can fire the crossbow, yeah?
Is it a hand crossbow?
No, it's a full crossbow.
It's a full
but I
crossbow.
maneuver. I pull the string
You
back.
got a
Teeth.
broken arm though. You're gonna take a -15 to the roll, bud.
Okay.
Lame.
Handskate says, so that's what people taste like. The
Yeah,
deer,
the deer.
probably.
Oh no, it has a taste for blood.
Handskate's got some great one-liners. This.
Okay, 44 under. What is 44 under? Where's firearms? Where are you?
Crit
56.
success?
44 under 56. Crit success.
Teddy, how does it happen?
Oh, thank fucking. He's like.
Thank you, Jeebus.
He's like
Okay.
futzing with it and like, he's got the arrow in his teeth and he's trying to pull back the cord and like.
And you just hear
fumbling it.
as it's like coming through the
Yeah,
window.
and then he finally gets it, and it says, he finally sets it and says, "Deer season's just begun," and he fires it off.
Silly goose.
And it goes right through the deer's eye, right through its head, and it collapses on the floor.
I will go no more today.
I just in a fit of panic, I'm just gonna roll like a gurney up against the wall where the
Yeah.
deer shattered through the window. And I'm gonna turn to like whatever researchers are there and I'm gonna be like, patch this up! And then go running out to find Farrell or Bimmel or somebody.
Yeah. As that happens, the door swings open, and Harris and a couple of agents are standing there, and they're looking at the deer, and they're looking at you, and they're like, "What the fuck just happened?"
We don't fucking know. We just gotta get through the night. Alright? Get guys at all the windows.
And Harris is like, "Gibbs, secure that window." I can't even remember what the other guy's name is right now, and it's too late.
Tell us anything.
You with the face and the mustache against the other window, and he fucking just sends people the other way, and he goes, "We're running out of time."
I think the wildlife's been stupefied by that chair we found. We gotta get out there, fix it up in the morning.
What chair?
The throne we pulled out of the lake.
Pulled a throne out of the lake?
Yeah, we pulled a throne out of the lake.
And what does it look like?
Like a throne.
Like a fucking black throne from hell.
Might be time.
Time
Come
for
with me.
what? What?
And he leads you into this office with the that the key card was open with. And inside is a map of the lake. And where the throne was is circled.
Well,
And
damn
you
it,
see all
Harris.
of this information.
You
And-
son of a bitch!
And the last thing that you see is a big thing that says confidential. And underneath it, it says Project Purgatory. And that's where we will end.
Oh, I hate him! Oh!
Son of a bitch!
Yeah, right? Guns drawn. You
Guns
tell me what
pointed
you tell me
at
what's
Harris.
that. You tell me. You tell me!
Where is
Oh,
he?
God.
Tell me what you know!
Well, I'll draw our
Oh.
guns on Harris next episode.
Yeah.
Yep.
Holy
Friends.
Jeez.
Handskate
Right.
says ... Men.
Men.
Olivia and Daffy.
Hey, not all men are bad. I mean, look at the German guy. He's a great guy.
Yada yada yada.
If
Not
you
all
say
men.
not all men on anything I'm ever on, I burn it all down. I will take this LLC with me.
Guess what? Not
I
all
can feel
men
the
is still
trigger warning.
enough men.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Yes, I understand. But the German guy's okay.
German guy's okay.
Yeah. Gibbs is an asshole. Harris sucks. Farrell's okay.
Listen,
Anyway.
Teddy's great. Kaplan finally called his wife. We're doing pretty good.
Yeah. Listen. 2 for 4 ain't bad. Okay.
We will let you know which ones of you are acceptable. Okay? You don't have to tell us. We'll
As
let
long
you
as
know.
we make the decision,
We already know.
that's all that matters.
Based on your behavior. That is
Friends, Romans, Gaggle, thank you so much for joining us this week for the penultimate episode of Goon Files Season 2, Episode 9. Yeah, this has been a humdinger, and next week
bringing it
it's
home.
all coming to a close. Are they gonna make it? Are they gonna succeed? Are we gonna make it through?
He's not gonna make it. He's gonna make it.
I'm fucking dying here, Scotty.
Go on without me.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks so much.
You're gonna be
y'all.
okay. You're gonna be okay.
Thanks for sticking with us tonight, y'all. We had a great
Yeah,
crowd all
thanks
night.
so much.
We love you. We love hanging out with you. We love doing this for you. Thank you so much.
Congrats to Teacup Tempest, winner
Yeah.
of the very first Teddy sticker.
And our PDF from Rachel and Shane Ivy of Jack Frost, which you will be receiving, so you can run your friends. You can run your friends through it, and you can do all sorts of fun stuff with that. And you can see all the things that we kept in, all the things we left out, and you can make your decision which things you'd like to run your friends through. So we'll be sending that over to you once we get your drive-through RPG account and all that settled. And Campbell will be sure to reach out to you, Teacup, about your shipping stuff so we can get you that good old sticker pack.
Send us into the night, Ned, with a wood fact redeemed by Epic Fail.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, here we go. Epic Jesse. Let's see. Interesting wood fact.
Not a boring.
Can I prompt you?
Sure.
What is your favorite type of wood to work with and why?
Ooh. My favorite type of wood to work with.
Hardness.
My two favorite types of woods. The first one is cherry whenever I'm making a bowl, vase, or cup, because it smells so good when you turn cherry wood, because all of the cherry aroma fills the entire room that you're working with. So it just smells like one big cherry tree, like one big cherry maraschino cherry bowl is like what it smells like. My favorite to work with in terms of building is black walnut, because it shaves really well. It's beautiful. It feels really, really smooth. And much like the cherry, it has a very beautiful, robust smell that's much more like, it's rich. It doesn't smell like fruit, but it's rich, and it's nice to work with for a long period of time. So there you go. And both of those woods are domestic to the Northeast of the United States. Again, thank you all for joining us. If you haven't, check out our Patreon. We'll drop that for you there. If you're not a follower, follow. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. If you're not, if you don't know the size of Teddy's head for his hat, learn it, and that way you can join us.
That was a
Also,
stretch, man.
I know. I tried.
We're releasing we're starting to release all of our TikTok videos on YouTube Shorts.
Yes.
So if you
Yes,
want
we are.
another way that you can help us get the word out there, we're trying to reach a wider YouTube audience. Go check out our YouTube Shorts channel and like and leave a comment on
that'd be great.
as we release the YouTube Shorts. It helps them reach new people.
It's the best way
Yes.
to help. One of the best ways to help us out.
Yes, we are. In the not impossible outcome that TikTok gets banned in the United States. We'll see. We know that all of our stuff is backed up and is going on YouTube Shorts. We're just doling it out like one thing at a time.
Also, thank you, Hanskate. Crit Awards are still open for nominations. I
Heck yeah.
believe that is until the 1st of May. if you there are so many different categories, including best player, best GM in a Cthulhu situation, okay, best GM in another independent game, Ned, best GM for a D&D 5e, Trevor. There are also awards for fan artists. So if you're a member of our Patreon or our Discord and there's a particular artist in our group that you love, you can submit them for an award. So check out the Crit Awards and nominate somebody you love in the independent TTRPG sphere. It's another way to help extend our reach.
Yes, I couldn't agree more. Yeah, and thank you for joining us for Goon Files Season 2, Episode 9. Tell your friends. Word of mouth is the best way that we reach new audiences. And like our lady said, we are kind of moving from TikTok into the YouTube and Instagram territory as well. So if you have friends that follow us on TikTok, tell them to check out our YouTube and the Instagram and the other platforms on which we are. And until we see you next week for the ultimate episode, you can catch us tomorrow with me and Trevor.
Yay! I forgot about Baldur's Boys.
I love watching
Baldur's Boys.
I live in a van.
I live in a van down by
Down the river. We just beat the Grimforge, so that was friggin' epic. And we are at the we're at the
Shadowlands.
Yeah, where are we though? We're at the inn, right? We're at the
light. Yeah,
last light.
Last light.
we're at the last light now,
Very
and
fun.
we are heading into the
Alrighty.
Shadowlands. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a
Thanks,
fun,
everybody.
grand old time. So that'll be it for us here. We are going to raid Blackwater D&D. I have it all set up. We're going to send over there. If you haven't checked out Blackwater D&D, they're from Canada, eh? They're up there in the north, and they're really, really awesome. They have a super, super cool home.
Wrap it up quick. We're gonna raid right now.
Quick!
Bye.